to the Centre 10 show. It's really fantastic, oh yeah, you know it is, it really is. Do you mean like that?
Yes. So, Frank Sidebottom's here. Hello, Frank.
Hello, boss, you alright?
Hey, can I say, what amazing, you've turned up on time.
Oh, yes, I set off I've got a compass now. I know which way is south. That's good.
This is downwards, isn't it?
It's in the sole of my shoe.
Sorry?
My compass is in the sole of my shoe.
Okay, well, that's handy.
Yeah.
Can you take it out, or are you having to...
It's got animal tracks as well.
Oh, yes, I remember those.
Yeah.
What are they called? Animal trackers or something?
Tough.
Okay.
Not that I'm advertising.
No, don't.
No, don't do that.
Now, listen, I'm disappointed. I read on your website last night...
Yeah, what?
Well, I'll tell you, that you were going to be on the Channel M breakfast show at 7:45.
Yeah.
And you weren't.
Right, they kept me waiting.
But I got up really early.
Well, I got it up even earlier.
Yes.
And I got the tram into Manchester.
Yes.
And I was there for about 7:15.
Blimey.
And I was on about 8:45 or
It was something
like
ridiculous
that,
like that. So they got you to do a paper review.
Did they?
Don't you remember?
They had some newspapers, yeah.
Right.
I don't bother with them since my paper round fell through.
Right, now listen, the way we normally start the show at 7 is we take loads of calls straight to air.
Oh, yeah.
So some people might not know that you're in. By the way, Frank Sidebottom's in. If you want to call 0870 90 90 973, you can email ian@lbc.co.uk. But can I just get rid of some of these calls, first of all? Just,
yeah,
because they're just phoning in.
Of course you can, yeah.
Line 7, you're on the wireless.
The Iain Lee Good Evening Show is brought to you by Rubbish Demo Music.
He's got your keyboard.
That's good, yeah.
In association with Dragon Meat Sausage.
Dragon Meat Sausage. He phones in quite often. Let's get rid of some of these very quickly. Line 4, you're on the wireless. Oh, God.
Is that my mum?
Oh, it's the Beatles. George Harrison, the Beatles.
While my guitar gently weeps.
That's good, that. I was going to get... Oh, I can't get rid of him. I was going to get you to do a Beatles song later on, if you could.
Oh, I can do Beatles.
Because I heard you... I found...
Paul's in them, you know.
He
was.
Well, they're going to do another song, aren't they?
Wings. Are they back? Are Wings back?
No,
Brilliant.
Wings are not back.
Now he's got rid of Heather. He can reform Wings, can't he?
Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Oh, come on, Frank, and sing with me. Hey, little hen.
I will always sing with you. Hey, little hey. We are singing together now. Hey, little hey. You know we were. We really were.
Thank you. That was a little bit too high for you there.
It was really,
yeah. Let's take one more. Then Chris... Oh, Chris is gone. Where's Chris gone? My producer's disappeared. He's having a drink, is he? All right. Line 9, you're on the wireless. Let's take one more, because that was disappointing. 6, you're on the wireless.
Aruga, Mr. Iain Lee.
Yes.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Prison Break, episodes 21, 22 of Series 2.
Yeah, I've not got time to talk about Prison Break. I've got Frank Sidebottom here, who's looking bored.
Oh.
I'm not looking bored.
Well, you...
you can't even see him on the... Oh, you can see
I can see, because I'm in the studio with you.
And I can believe you there, because Ian said so. Good evening, Frank.
Hello, boss, how are you?
I'm not too bad, boss man. How are you?
What you up to?
I am just going home to have my dinner. I'm starving.
Oh, what are you having?
Fish and chips.
Well, that's good. Are you having mushy peas with it?
No. I wanted onion rings, fried ones, which never had any indoors, so I'm going to go and buy some.
All right, that sounds very tasty.
Sounds tasty, but it sounds quite boring radio, so I'm going to cut you off.
Thank you very much.
Here we go. I'm trying to get a decent phone call that wants to ask you a question. 7, do you want to speak to Frank?
Frank Sidebottom?
Yeah.
You're jealous of Iain Lee.
Why? Why'd you say that?
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm jealous of him?
She put the phone down, the silly drunk. There was... Now...
Why am I jealous of you?
Because when I came...
Because you've got smoother hair than me. Why would I be jealous of that?
You've got a stronger side parting. Chris, can you start taking some calls now? Because I think they've been a little bit rude to our guests. Try and get some friendly ones. And a couple of rude ones. Because when I came on your TV show, we've had this before, you were a little bit funny about the fact that I'd been in a film and there are a few...
Well, I'm going in a film now, so all is forgiven. And what I would like to do, live on air, is say, how would you like me to come and do a fantastic television show at your house, featuring just you, and have me sleep over.
I'm busy. I think I'm busy then.
Right, we'll take it 3 weeks' time, we'll do it. Nice one.
Seriously?
And we'll make up for that, yeah?
Okay, well, what are you going to do in my house? I have literally just had the house decorated. They finished it.
I won't be doing any decorating.
Good,
Don't worry. If you've done it, that's fine. Because
Yeah.
I'm not helping on that one.
What I'm saying is, I don't want you messing up the walls or anything.
Excuse me, I pay my mum £8 a week breakages round the house. I know that. That's standing order.
Oh, I spat on you then, Frank. Sorry.
I won't be doing any breakages or anything like that, or messing up any of your new decor. What colour have you done it?
Well, the hallway's white.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cheaper than colours, isn't it?
It's cheaper than colours, yes.
Yeah.
It's colourless.
What colour's your front door?
The front door's green.
Right, I know that house, yeah.
Carol, do you want to speak to Frank?
Yeah, I want to ask for a request, please.
Oh yeah, a request. What would you like, madam?
I would love you to do, and they call it puppy love. You know they do, they really do.
And they call it puppy love. Oh yes, you know they really do. And they call it puppy love. And Donny Osmond loves only you.
Oh,
You know he does, he really does. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol.
thank you.
There we go. She was potty, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was a bit weird. Now, you're supposed to have 2 new albums out or something.
Oh yes.
Is that happened or?
No, I mean, oh yes, I'm supposed to.
Oh.
No, actually, there's a new LP of compilation stuff called E, F, G and H.
Oh, that's not really technically new.
No, it's a new compilation.
Okay.
But I've been working on a fantastic new album, right?
Yeah.
And I've been writing. You know Morrissey? Have you heard of him?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right, well, what I found out, what trick he does, is he doesn't write songs, he just writes poems.
Yeah.
And gets somebody else to do the music.
Yeah.
So I've written a load of poems, but I've ended up having to do the music for it as well. So they like songs.
But I'm not being funny, mate. You were saying that your new album will be out in March or something, and you were going to come on and promote it. I sort of thought that's what you were doing here tonight. Was to...
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing. And that is the whole point of this London visit.
It's to promote the album.
That I haven't finished
It has
yet.
not finished yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm doing. I'm promoting an unfinished album.
Could you play us a song?
Oh, yes. Here we go. This is one all about computers. Have you got a computer?
Yes, I have, yes.
Right, well, I've got my own website now, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
And it's, right, don't write this down at home, because this is an easier way of doing it. Right, but it's actually called www, then a dot. And then it says Frank's World. Now, that's 2 words when you say it, but it's written as one for some reason, because that's what they do with computers. And then it's got another dot, and then a co, and then another dot, and then a UK on the end. And I thought that is too much for everyone to, take on board
It's a lot
and
to
try and remember.
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've written a song, which people can remember.
Yeah.
And the song's called WWW, then a dot, and then you actually sing Frank's World. Even though it's written as one word, you sing it as 2. Well, it goes like this. Oh, Mum, I've seen the future, so please can I have a new computer? She said, son, you've already got one. I said, what, you mean me old ZX81? I said, I need to get online, I need to get a site. If not this afternoon, then definitely by tonight. I need a www.franksworld.co.uk. Sing along at home now. Oh, www.franksworld.co.uk. You know you should. You really should. Type that in and see what you get.
Right, okay. We'll have some more of Frank after this. Travel news, is it Alan Joyce?
It's not quite Alan Joyce.
Thanks for returning my phone calls. We arranged this quite a while ago.
Oh, yes, we did.
And I phoned you up, and your voice message is, don't leave a message, I don't listen to them.
I didn't get it because I don't listen
Well,
to
no,
them.
exactly. But I was phoning up just to check. The only way I knew you were coming on was by going onto your MySpace page.
No, the reason I've come on is to announce the fantastic start of Radio Timpler. Do you remember?
Oh, we hadn't kind of finalised it yet. It was,
Oh, I have.
Oh, well, announce it to everyone and to me then. This is very exciting.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll record some fantastic Radio Timplers, and then I'll give them you, and you can broadcast them to the world and other places too.
Fantastic.
And that's it.
Oh,
announced and done.
Do I owe you any money, or...?
No, why have you got some?
No.
All right, well, that's deal done.
Fantastic, send them along. We'll play them on the Sunday night show, which
Yeah,
gets...
that's when it's going out Sunday night, yeah?
Yeah, Sunday nights. Probably about 11:30.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Is that good?
11:37 would be ideal.
Spot on, we'll do it at 11:37. That's when we get the most listeners.
Is it?
No one's really listening now, to be honest. It's a slightly wasted...
All right.
You're doing a gig tonight
Oh, yes, I am, yeah.
at the Bull and Gate.
At the Bull and Gate.
Sold
Texas
out?
Town.
Or is it... There's probably a few tickets.
We've sold one.
Well, that's...
Because you said you might go. Oh, no, you're on the guest list.
Yes, I was hoping for...
Well, there'll be one in the audience,
and
at least.
and a plus one would be. So me and...
Oh, you want somebody else as well?
That
Oh,
would
right.
be,
You didn't mention that before.
Yes.
Right, okay, two. We've got two in, yeah?
Okay. We've got an email from Lino. Does Frank know of the Trachtenberg family slideshow players? Have you heard of them?
Oh, no, what do they do?
They're Americans. They're very good. We had them on the show. It's an American family.
Yeah,
And they go round to car boot sales and they buy, like, slides.
yeah.
And then they watch the slides and then they write songs about them.
All right, I've done that with Super 8 and Standard 8.
Oh,
I
go
used
on
to
then.
buy all that from car boot sales and show them at my concerts.
Yeah. Have you got a song about them, though?
Oh, Super 8 is really fantastic. You mean that one?
Can you remember Flying by the Beatles? Because I had this popped up on my iPod the other day. I didn't even know I had it.
Oh, we are the Beatles. There are four of us. Direct from Liverpool. Oh yes, we came here on the Penny Lane bus. John, George, Paul and Ringo. John, George, Paul and Ringo, that is us. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And George plays electric guitar.
Yes.
And Ringo wears loads of rings.
Uh-huh.
And John plays another guitar. And Paul McCartney sings. But then one day they broke up and Paul McCartney formed Wings. You know he did.
Yes.
He really did. Especially where the wind blows.
Shall we take a phone call?
Yeah.
It's it's Mark in the park. Hello, Mark.
All right, Ian, long time no speak, mate.
Hello, Mark. You've not called in since we moved slots. Where have you been, you fair weather friend?
Well, it's been tough, mate, because it's a cross between community service and keeping our environment sorted.
Okay, yes.
Do you know what I mean?
I think I do. Mark, do you want to speak to Frank Sidebottom?
I'd love to.
Well, go on
Hello,
then.
boss. You all right?
Yeah, sorted, Frank. How are you?
I'm very well. What are you up to?
A bit of this, bit of that, keeping it real, man. Listen, last time I saw you, we played a game of darts, and you owe me a fiver, you piece of riff-raff.
Do I?
What?
What, 5 pence? Why?
Yeah, we
Did
played
you get
the
bull?
shrapnel, and it added up to £5.15, but I let you off the 15. I got double top, you got a bull.
All right.
Did you play darts?
Did you take postal order?
I'll take whatever you got, to be honest with you. A bit of skint, but you know what I mean.
I've got $3 from when I went to America. Is that any
Well,
good?
what's the exchange rate? I think it's 2 to 1, isn't it? So that's £1.50. Well, yeah, I love that, but, you're still at $3.50.
All right, I might have some euros as well.
Okay, Mark, listen, you need to sort this out privately, I'm afraid, Mark.
Ian, can I just say something, man?
Yes?
You're like a breath of fresh air.
God, may God bless you and all who's sailing you. I'm very aggressive. You did go to America.
Oh, did you?
For a day.
For a day,
How
yeah.
how was that?
I thought I wasn't even going to get in the country.
Right.
Right, they have green forms you have to fill out.
Yeah.
Right? And you have to say where you're staying. And the bloke said, and I can't do the voices properly, but he sort of said, hey, bud, where you all staying when you're in the US of A's? And I said, I'm not staying anywhere, I'm going straight home. And he said, that's not an acceptable answer. He says, I need to know who you seeing, are you here? And I said, I'm seeing Dennis and Lois, my best friend for 20 years. And they said, what's the second names? And I said, oh, I don't know.
They're your best friends. You didn't know their last name.
I know. They're just Dennis and Lois. And then he says, what have you got in your case? And I said, I've got a Father Christmas outfit, a keyboard, and a facsimile puppet of myself made in my own image. And he said, what's the purpose of your visit? Now, I didn't have a work permit.
No.
And Dennis and Lois said to me, if they ask you, just say you're coming for a party to sing a few songs.
Yes.
So I said, I'm coming for a party to sing a few songs. They said, well, where's the party? I said, I don't know, 'cause they've moved. They said, what do you mean? I said, well, I've sent them so many Teenage Mutant Hero toys, not Ninja, 'cause they get them in America.
Yes.
I said, with the weight of all the toys, the floor was caving in, so the landlord said move. And at that point, I realised things were looking bad for me. And I started to laugh. And he actually just looked at me. And he gave me my passport and said, and I thought he said, have an ace day, but he didn't. He said, have a nice day.
Have a nice day. They say that, yeah.
But that, have a nice day.
Yeah.
It sounds like
it. Does
it,
sound like it, yeah.
And I thought, how very nice.
Yeah, and you got through.
And I got through, yeah.
But did you now? Steady on, Michelle.
I'm coughing.
Yeah, we can hear you coughing.
Yeah, I can hear you
Sorry.
coughing.
Yeah,
I had to move the phone from the ear because that last guy's voice it just went through me.
A Mark in the Park.
Marky's voice was
Yeah,
so
and
loud.
your voice isn't irritating, is it?
Not me, are you looking at me now?
I was looking at you, but I meant Michelle.
Right.
You're just in my field.
I'm a Brummie, you see, Frank.
All right.
These Cockneys don't like the Brummies.
I'm going to play in Wolverhampton, that's near you.
They don't let the Brummies on the show.
Well, you're on
All
now.
the Cockneys who are on this show.
Oh,
There's no Brummies ever on there except for Seafood or whatever his name is.
Yeah, a little bit of racial tension. Let's try and quell this before it turns nasty. Michelle, you're on. You're through to Frank. What do you want to say?
I want to ask him 3 questions.
Yeah, 3, go on. Question 1.
These are serious, Frank.
Yeah, go on.
What's your secret to looking so young? Because you never age.
Heavy duty Brill cream, madam. Keeps my hair in place.
Secret to looking so young? Because you never age.
Well, I watch my figure. I'm not like Elvis Presley. I don't stuff my face. If that's what you mean.
Okay, question number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
These are not very good questions so far, Michelle. We're halfway through his American story, and you. Yeah, hang on. Who's that?
It's Mark again.
Oh God, what do you want?
Yeah, who's she calling a Cockney, man?
Michelle? Where's she?
I just said your voice is irritating, Mark.
I know, but then you said I was a Cockney. I'm not a Cockney at all.
No, she didn't say you were.
Why is everyone picking on me? I only phoned up to speak to Frank.
She was a Brummie.
Yes. Can we?
All right, hang on.
I'm a Timpolonian.
Give peace a chance.
I've had a bad day today.
Hey, you've had a bad day. You try cleaning the streets.
Yeah, Mark, Michelle, I'm not being funny. Frank Sidebottom's here.
I know.
I'm waiting for question 2.
Frank, and you're picking on me.
No, I'm not I've not picked on her once, have I?
No, you've not picked on anybody.
No, I don't mean to come across as aggressive or out like that. You know,
Oh, God.
I'm free love and all that.
Right. Mark, listen, thank you for that. I don't know how you got on. Right, Michelle, let's come on, let's do these last 2 questions now, because it's
Oh, yeah, question 2.
How's little Frank?
Oh, he's very well, actually. He's coming to the concert tonight.
Did you bring little Frank to the studio? Because I love him. Is he here? Because he's brilliant.
No, he's not here. Let me out. Oh, yes, he is here.
Fantastic.
From under here. Hello, little Frank. What are you doing here? I thought you was waiting at the fantastic concert. Oh, no, I wanted to come and see Mr. Lee.
Fantastic. Hello, Frank. Little Frank.
Well, you're ruining this now because you're taking up my time. I'm here trying to take all the time I can to promote my LP that's non-existent, to promote a concert where there's only 2 people in, and I've let both of them in free. And you're just here hogging all the limelight, getting all the listeners asking, how are you? Yes. Oh, yeah, that's what he does, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
That's what he does, yeah.
Well, it's good to have little Frank. Michelle, was there a 3rd question, or...?
I just want Frank to sing me a song now to cheer me up.
What song in particular?
I went to hairdressers today. She cut my hair terrible.
Oh,
Cheering up.
I've been to the hairdressers and it's absolutely terrible. Oh, it was in Birmingham Not that I'm knocking the brummy hairdressers, oh no, because I once went to Moseley and had a trim, and my hair looked very, very thin. You know it did. It really did.
Oh,
Thank
Frank,
you.
That's cheered me up.
Yeah. Bye, Michelle.
Bye.
Yeah. Did you? Is that on the new album?
No, I've just done that then.
Okay, that's disappointing. So we've got to go to a break in a minute, but very quickly. So America.
Oh yeah.
Did you get on the David Letterman show?
I went and rang the bell, right, and
Yeah.
he wasn't in, so I had a picture taken with his stop hose and sprinkler.
So you didn't get on?
No, he wasn't recording that day.
Okay, that's
I went on the 3rd of April, you see. I was going to go on the 1st of April originally.
Did you do any TV when you were over there?
Yeah, I did. I did a fantastic Cable Manhattan TV show with Rabid T. Rabbit, which is a man dressed up in a rabbit outfit. And we went down to the Science Museum where they have all the big spaceships, right?
Yeah.
And we went in first. I went in with Lois because she designed the building. She's an architect.
Frank, we'll have to get the rest of this story after the news, I'm afraid. Is that... Can you...
That's it.
Oh. 0870 9090 973.
I'm not going to lie. I can't...
Please, good evening. Call 0870 9090 973.
I've got Frank Sidebottom here. He's playing a gig tonight at the Bull and Gate in Kentish Town. There's probably it's oddly priced at £7.73.
It was done pre-budget.
Okay, so that makes sense. Now, we were talking about the magic numbers. I said the high numbers because that's what the Who used to be called.
Oh, yeah, they did, yeah.
They used to be called. But you're they're supporting you or something? What's...
No, they've asked me, would I go over to America and support them when they play in New York?
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea,
I think they're a big band and New York's a big place.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, I'm playing Dublin the night before.
Yeah.
So I'd have to go to Dublin.
Yeah.
Which means I start with English money, then euro, then dollars, and then back to English.
I've got some dollars.
Have you?
I've got
3, but I've just promised him that bloke, haven't I?
Oh, hang on. I got some dollars because I was in America. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, you was filming in America. How did that go?
Yeah, it was all right.
What film did you? Super 8?
Do you want a dollar? I
mean, I'll have a dollar, yeah. I've got 4 now.
Can we have a song for a dollar?
Yeah, what song would you like?
Oh, blimey, let's,
you'll probably want one off your new LP then, won't you?
Well, I don't think... to be honest, I don't believe any of those songs exist. If you...
Oh, what about this one then? Blackpool Tower's the biggest. The top you cannot reach. It's bigger than the big wheel, or the big one on the Pleasure Beach. It's bigger than Ben Nevis. It's bigger than Big Ben. It's bigger than 1,000,000 times 1,000,000 to the power of 10. It's bigger than an elephant. It's bigger than a whale. It's bigger than the biggest bargain in the big bank holiday bargain bin sale. Bigger than the USA. Bigger than the BBC. Bigger than the Big Bang Universe, but not as big as me. You know it's not. It's really not. That's like a hymn.
Can I have my dollar back?
Yeah.
That was, yeah, okay, that was, I don't think that's factually correct, a lot of that,
What isn't?
I don't know what.
What's bigger, the USA or the BBC? How do you measure the BBC with a tape measure? You can't.
I've seen the building.
Yeah, but the BBC broadcasts farther.
But are you measuring the distance it broadcasts or the size of its talent?
Well, I was going to measure America first. Would you do circumference?
I'd do width.
State by state?
From left to right.
Well, that's how I'd do the BBC.
Let's take a phone call. It's the Globule Apprentice.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Globule Apprentice.
Good morning.
Good morning, yes.
Yeah, can I talk to Frank?
Yeah, of course you can. He's here.
I'm here, yeah. What
Hi, Frank. I've got 2 questions.
Oh, 2 questions. Right, go on.
The first question is...
Yes.
Do you like globules?
Globules, yeah, they're great, aren't they? What are they now? How many have you got? Do you collect them? Have you got a set under the bed? Do you show
Actually,
people?
They kind of like a sound. They like a sound like this, like globules.
Oh, sound samples. Is that what you collect? You can't see them under microscopes. Do you just
I was
listen to
recording
him?
on my MP3, innit?
Do you listen to him? How many have you got on an MP3? How many of them can you fit on
Well,
an MP3? There's about a million, can't you?
I recorded my Master Looney Johns.
Stereo or mono?
I need to explain to Frank that there's a caller, there's a guy called Looney John who phones in and says globules.
Oh, yeah.
And this young man is so taken by what John does, he's copied it.
All right, he's collecting them.
He's collecting them, yes.
Well, isn't that copyright infringement?
I think you might be infringing copyright, Globule Apprentice.
You'll wind up in jail. Be warned. What's your second question, anyway?
Yes.
Just 1 second. Dad! Phone call! Just 1 second, yeah?
Sorry, Frank.
Mum? Hello?
It's a technical phone call from his mum.
What, my mum?
No,
blimey, I thought my mum was...
Does she
I'm on the radio. Can you wait a second?
I tell you what, you're not on the radio anymore. Yeah, right. Does your mum know that you're down here today?
No, she does not. She thinks I'm late night shopping.
But are you going back to Manchester this evening? Because you won't get back till about like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah, but she'll be asleep.
Okay, so you
And
just...
I've put a football in my bed.
Yes.
And a pillow.
Yes.
And taken the light bulb out. So if she looks in and tries to switch the light on, she'll just see my silhouette.
Yeah.
Or what she thinks is my silhouette.
Last time I came and saw you, which was at the Bull and Gate.
Oh, yeah.
There were some people, and I don't know whether I should mention this, and if this is inappropriate, then say and we'll move on.
How many? Was that it? Just there were some people?
No, there were some people at the back who
yeah.
were shouting things about big heads. About you having a big head.
About you?
No, they weren't shouting at me. They were pointing at you.
But looking at you?
They were looking and pointing at you.
Oh, right. About me, you mean?
Yeah.
You mean me or Little Frank?
You.
Well, because he's got quite a big head for a little puppy.
He is.
I mean, it's changed descriptions, almost.
I think they were saying it to you. I just wondered if that
sure?
I just wondered if that sort of stuff bothered you, or...
What, you mean like I'm big-headed? Because I'm not big-headed. Just because I'm dead good at show business doesn't mean I'm big-headed.
Okay. Maybe that's what they meant when they were saying... You...
I mean, I struggle with a pullover.
Yeah. Do you ever wonder why?
I like a cardie. It's easier.
Do you want to do us a song?
Yeah, what song would you like now? I've done a Beatles, done some off my new LP.
How about let's have an old classic?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, how about Space is Ace?
Oh, Space is Ace. Oh, Space is Ace, because you know I love space and science fiction. And so does my good friend, President Nixon. I'm joking now, I don't know him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but he's going to give me an American rocket ship. I'll put my spacesuit on and go into orbit. Because, you know, all together now, space is ace. Oh, space is ace. You know that space is ace. You know it is. It really is.
How long do you practice on the keyboard for?
I don't.
Really? And that surprises me.
Well, you've either got it in show business or you've not.
Yes.
I've not. No, I have. I've got it, yeah.
A lot of people must say, Frank, what makes you special? What's your gimmick?
Well, I mean, obviously, everyone thinks, well, yeah, he wouldn't be where he is today if he didn't wear that. And I think to myself, yeah, if I took it off, nobody would ever recognise me.
Yeah.
But I thought, what is the point of doing show business unless you've got a gimmick?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Elton John's got that stupid haircut.
Yeah.
Guy Glitter's got all that glitter. Paul McCartney had Linda. And I have my fantastic pink tie.
The pink tie is the gimmick?
Yeah.
That's what, and that you
If
think...
you take that off, nobody recognises me.
Okay, well, maybe we'll try that later on. We've got a call from the James Whale guy. Hello, James Whale guy.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Ian. Hi, Frank.
Hello, boss. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very well,
It's not
thank you.
actually James Whale. It's just...
No, it's just James Whale guy.
He phones up and sings the James Whale jingle, but James Whale's on a different radio station, so
Oh, right,
we have to be
yeah,
careful.
I was going to talk to you about him, Frank, because There's a video on YouTube of you on his television show back in the early 90s.
Oh, yeah, I had him as a guest on my show, and I've also been on his show.
Yeah,
That's
my
right,
question was, what is he like as a person, and what was he like as a person and his show as well? Because you did Spanish Harlem as well.
Yeah, well, as a person, he's like a person. As a person, he's the same as the first question.
He called you mad as well.
Oh, did he now? Yeah. Oh, did he call me mad? Well, I shall take question 1 and 2 and rephrase that. He's a fairly good person to be involved with in show business, but not quite the calibre that your Mr. Iain Lees are.
There we go, fantastic. Did you hear that, James? Well, guys?
Yeah, if you're listening, and if you're listening, James, just watch it, right, or you won't be coming back on my show, and I won't be coming back on yours.
Yeah, I've got just one more quick
question.
What?
Oh, go on, 3. You're allowed 3.
Everyone's doing loads of questions.
No, just...
I'm going to check the emails while you do it. Go on, then.
Can you play Spanish Harlem, Frank?
No.
No?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Monopoly.
Oh, there is a road in Spanish Harlem, and they call it Spanish Harlem Road. Oh yeah, it's near Spanish Harlem Avenue, near Spanish Harlem Walk, near Spanish Harlem Crescent, which is a cul-de-sac, so don't go down it, or you will not get to Spanish Harlem Bypass, near Spanish Harlem Ring Road, that leads back into Spanish Harlem. You know it does, it really does. That was a bit of calypso on the end.
Just a tiny bit of calypso on. Okay, 0870 9090 973 is the phone number if you want to speak to Frank. We've got a request from Anxious Man.
Oh, yeah.
But it's for you to say something, not sing.
Oh, yeah, I can say anything, yeah.
Can you say, all of which makes me anxious, at times unbearably so?
What for? Why am I saying that? Is he going to edit it and rearrange it and play it like to some secret code thing to get in a building or something? Why would he want me to say that?
I think for that very reason.
All right, well, yeah, I'm anxious and I'm in the building. Is that it?
That'll do, yeah, that's close enough for us. 0870 9090 973. We'll have some more of Frank after this. Time now for the latest travel news. Here's Amanda.
Well, we just had a call in from Mike.
Now, we mentioned earlier on, excuse me, the new compilation record. Is it going to do what? Because the last compilation CD,
A, B, C, and D.
Yeah, you can't listen to it on headphones because the last 5 tracks, it's split. So in the left, to cram more songs on, in the left ear you've got one song, and in the right ear you've got a different song.
Yeah, I won't be doing that again. I was just trying to fit more songs than you could on a CD.
It was confusing. You can't listen on an iPod.
Well, what you can't on what you have to do is you have to either have a stereo system and either put one under your bed and loads of pillows over one of the speakers so you can hear one song
to muffle that,
and then swap it.
Yeah.
Or else cut the cable off the speaker so you can't hear that speaker at all. But then you have to solder it back.
You can listen. That's really hard.
And then you have to cut the other one to listen to the other one. And so I'm just saying I won't be doing that again.
Good, because it's asking a lot of your fans.
No, they'll all be in both speakers this time.
Okay, that's good. Do you know what I meant to bring in? I forgot to bring it in. You know your 10-inch record?
Oh, yeah.
I had it signed.
Oh, yeah.
Who by? Not by you.
Bros?
No.
Oh, who? Elvis?
No, keep guessing.
Beach Boys?
No.
Paul McCartney?
No.
Oh, right, that's all right then. Who else is on that? The woman who sang Shake and Vac?
No.
Oh, right.
I used to fancy her, and then my sister said, but she looks like your mum. And she does.
My mum?
No, my mum. Your
right.
Mum, I've not seen your mum.
All right. No, she don't look like my mum.
No.
The vacuum cleaner looks like my mum's.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not like my mum, like my mum's vacuum cleaner.
I need to get a new vacuum cleaner.
Well, who signed it then?
Bernard Bresslaw.
Oh, right. He's not even on it.
No, he's not on it, no.
Hey, that's a good rarity then.
Yeah, well, I was thinking of maybe I was going to, see what eBay had to offer, or, a Frank Sidebottom record signed by Bernard Bresslaw.
Yeah, I'm starting all that sort of thing. I'm trying to get different people to sign things to put on eBay.
Oh, yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll sign
Right, yeah, what?
something.
Sign that dollar. If you sign that dollar.
Yeah, you reckon?
But if anyone goes over $1, they can't have it.
All right.
We'll see how near they could get. So,
All right.
if you start at 1 cent, because you can turn it into American money.
Yeah.
But if anyone goes over $1,
All right,
they
there's
can't have it.
There's a signed dollar. Let's...
Right. And any money we get from it, we'll split, and some charity money. Maybe only 10 cents.
10 cents to charity.
Yeah.
And the rest...
Because it's our time and money.
Exactly.
Well, it's your money, my time.
Andy's in Newcastle.
Good evening.
Good evening, Andy.
Good evening, Andy.
Good evening. I was wondering if Mr. Showbiz could sing me a song.
Oh, what song in particular you got in mind?
Something by the Bare Naked Ladies, I think.
All right, how does theirs go?
If I had $1 million, have you heard of that one?
I've got $1, and that's going on eBay. I have $1 going on eBay. Oh, yes. And where do you live, sir? I believe up near Whitley Bay. Named after eBay. You know it was. It really was.
Does that help, Andy?
Yes, I'll offer you 99 cents for it.
Oh, there we
Well,
go.
no, you have to. It's a 10-day listing.
Yeah. Oh, do you go for the 10 day? I go for the 7.
All right. It'd be great to have a year listing, wouldn't it?
It would be good.
Do you ever play eBay?
I'd play eBay.
Yeah, where you sellotape something to your telly and tune it into white noise and sit with your mates bidding for 10 days, sat on the settee, saying, well, I'll bid more than you. How much are you bidding? £5. Well, I'll bid 6 then. Passes the time.
Very slowly, I'd imagine.
Well, if you had a 1 minute listing,
Yeah.
that would...
And then do you give the money?
No, you don't have to. You just take it off the telly. It's yours. It's pretend. It's a game. You just write on the telly with coloured felt tips, eBay. And there's no sound because it's white noise. Turn the volume down. That gives you the grey background. Wrath of Khan, that's a good one to bid for. Try it. Try it tonight for 10 days. Why don't you?
I haven't got a copy of Wrath of Khan.
On Betamax?
I haven't got one.
All right. Well, you better bid for one. You better bid for one for real and then tape it on your telly. What have you got that you can tape on your telly? Monkeys cards? Monkeys annuals? Why don't you have a Monkeys eBay binge tonight when you get in? If you've got all that sort of stuff. Have you any paint left from decorating? For sale. Used paint. 10-day listing. Hurry up or it might dry up. You can write your own little description of it underneath. Did me front door with that. White paint. As used in my lounge. And then you could have like a Pantone reference number for people to scour the internet to see what colour white you've painted your lounge. But then no, don't do that, because then nobody will come and watch my telly show when I come to your house, because they'll say, oh, I know what colour his lounge is. I don't need to watch that show. So don't give any Pantone references out at all. In fact, redecorate. Redecorate. Now we've given away the plot of the show that I'm on with you in your house. To say, no, watching that's just White House. And he sold all the paint. There's nothing good happening there. Sold all the paint, sold all his monkey's garb. What is there to watch the show for? What's Mr. Lee got to offer us anymore? Nothing. All gone in 10 days. Because they know we're not doing it for 3 weeks. So what's going to happen to that show now? I might as well not film it. It's a pilot that'll never get made now. And if it does get made, nobody will watch it. You're just ruining my television career now. And all because you decorated and blabbed about it on the radio. That's not helping anyone in show business. You really must get a grip. Next caller.
Sharon.
Hello. Good evening, Frank, and good evening, Iain.
Oh, good evening,
from
madam.
the Highlands here.
What, you're in Ireland? England?
No, the Highlands.
Oh, in the Highlands.
Oh, your number one fan.
Oh, we would go 500 miles to the Highlands and give the money to charity.
Thank you. Oh, you're fabulous.
Oh, you're fabulous, Ian, now. Suddenly he's decorated and he's all fabulous.
Oh, I know. Frank, could you do a song for me, please?
Oh, I've just done. How many have I done now? Right, this is.
This one for my husband. He's a driving instructor and he's stuck.
Oh, you're married?
Sweden.
When did you get married, if you don't mind me being personal?
17 years ago.
17 years
Right,
ago.
right. Yeah. Sharon, Frank, I've got to play some adverts. We'll come back with the song after the ad, Sharon.
All right, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Are you a healthy...
Right, Sharon, so you wanted a song?
Yeah, his name's Lyndon.
Who?
My husband.
Right.
I want a song for. He's a driving instructor and he's stuck in the worst traffic in Croydon.
Okay.
And I love him dearly.
I'm stuck in traffic again. I just can't seem to get home to my wife of 17 years. You know I can't. I really can't.
Oh my God, you're fabulous.
What was that noise at the end?
That's beeping the car in front. Well, it's more like a cuckoo.
That's someone wiping the windows clean.
Yeah.
Sharon, thank you for
car
that.
noises.
Yes. Thank you very much. God bless.
Yes, okay. Well, religion is introduced right at the end there, so we could have a debate about that, but we probably shouldn't. Now, are you going at 8 or are you staying till 1:15? Because you have to go off and do a concert.
Oh, yeah, I do have to go and do a concert, yeah.
So what time do you want to go?
Have I got a choice?
Well, you've got a choice of 8 or 8:15.
Could have got like 11 minutes past 8 or...
It would be...
13.
It would be...
15.
Do we have... I can't remember. Do we have ad? We don't. We go... it would be 15.
15, yeah.
8.
I'll go at 15 then.
Okay. What time? Do you know what time Adrian Team Beat's on?
Well, the doors open at 8 o'clock. How far is it away?
Don't know.
It's not 500 miles, is it?
You could probably walk it in, like, an hour.
Oh, right. Well, he'll be on first, and then there's somebody else on, then me.
Okay. He's good, Adrian Team Beat.
I know, yeah.
I like him.
I know. I'm doing a lot of shows in summer because I've got an art exhibition in London.
Oh, yeah.
At Chelsea Art Space.
Yeah.
And he's going to support me on all my London ones.
He's brilliant. We nearly got him in the studio, and we didn't in the end for some... I think it's because we moved slots and we stopped having guests.
No, he's very good.
We don't really have guests. So
What am I, then?
Well, that's it. You're an exception to the rule.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, can he not be?
We possibly go...
Can all your guests not be exceptions?
But we don't have guests.
All right.
Very quickly before the news, Jodie.
Hello.
Hello, Jodie. Oh.
I heard that you was doing requests, and I just wondered if you could play Jailhouse Rock.
Well, it's the one for them, but that's not Jailhouse.
No, that's the same fella.
Jailhouse Rock, is that a sort of Baroque waltz? How's that?
No, it's from Elvis Presley in the 50s.
Oh, yeah, no, Elvis Presley in the 50s. I'm just saying, what did he do? What button did he press when he was doing it?
Do you know what button Elvis pressed, Jodie? You don't know? Okay.
I am rocking in the jailhouse tonight. It is really very good. Rocking in the jailhouse tonight, oh yeah. I'm doing the jailhouse rock in the jailhouse tonight. You know I am. I really am. 'Cause I'm a rock. A hula jailhouse rocker. Tonight. You know I am. I really am. Especially when the wind blows.
Is that all right, Jodie?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, well, thankfully, Frank is going to stay around for another 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
0870 90 90 973. And come on now, you've got 15 minutes to really start asking him some probing questions. I think it's been a little bit light so far. 0870 90 90 973. Okie dokie. So, oh dear. In a second. Oh, that's interesting. Now, you reminded me of that. I've got to write down that we're going to... Chris, can you... Get it. Oh dear. Last night, Ellen, Chris and I, driving home from the Sunday night show, and we were, I can't remember where we were. We were on Marylebone Road, and then we turned left to go towards Camden. And we were chatting and listening to Bill Buckley and chatting about, I can't remember what we were talking about. Boring, probably about Lost or something. And then we got to a zebra crossing, and there's a Belisha beacon by the zebra crossing. And this is like at 1:30 in the night. Halfway up the Belisha beacon, there's a young lad climbed up it with his trousers round his ankles, waving his bare backside to everyone that's driving by. And Chris turned to me and said, well, we just mooned then. And I didn't think that people still did moons, to be honest. I was a little bit surprised by that some young man took it upon himself to show us his bare backside. I didn't think people still did moons. You were physically revulsed by that dude last night showing us his bum.
Well, yeah, because it was on my side of the car.
you were closer.
Yeah.
But he was halfway up the Belisha beacon, wasn't he?
But did you know we were coming? Because he was already up. He was already halfway up.
He looked like he'd been up there for a period of time.
Yeah.
It's very disturbing. Anyway, I put that out just to say if you've
And his mate was standing there.
His mate was egging him on, I think.
And I wouldn't get my butt out with you around.
Okay. Well, you say that, but we both know that's not true.
Yeah, but it's for the radio, isn't it?
0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. I don't want to have a coprophilic show again this evening, but it was just disturbing, and I thought that kind of stopped in the mid-80s, that sort of behaviour. Or maybe I just stopped. I don't know if I've ever done that. I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, everyone calling in for Frank, he's gone now. So I suggest you stop listening to this and go to the Bull and Gate in Kentish Town and watch him do his songs. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. There was something else I was going to talk about. I can't think what it was. So while I ponder on that, let's go to Matthew in Shepperton.
Good morning. Sorry, afternoon, sorry.
Evening.
Good point. I'm the guy that phoned up about the broken relationship after 5 years last night.
Oh, hang on. Can you just remind everyone that wasn't listening to last night's Triple M, another good show last night, but just remind them what you said.
I broke down in a 5-year relationship, and I just wanted to know the reasons why women do these sort of things to you. It turns out you were right. Who do I make the check out to?
She was... Okay. She finished with him and said... she wanted a bit of space?
Yeah, that was the usual flannel they give you.
I said to him last night, she's seeing someone else. Matthew says, no, she's not the type. She wouldn't. I said, I bet you a tenner. I'll have the tenner, mate.
Yeah. What do I say? It's care of your radio station.
Send it to LBC 97.3, mate. Well, listen, I'm sorry that I won that bet, but in some ways it's better because you know where you stand now, really.
That's it. I'm not waiting around, waiting to hear an answer I know that isn't true.
Well, mate, it's Monday night. Go and fill your boots tonight.
Could do.
Yeah,
could do.
Goodness sakes, go nuts.
I will dare but try.
Matthew, listen, mate, thank you for phoning me up and letting me know.
No problem, mate.
Cheers,
I'll send you that check,
right.
Definitely, because I know we didn't shake on it, but I'd honour a sportsman's bet with you.
You're a good lad. Thank you very much, Matthew. Well, there you go, you see. Well, she said to him, want a bit of space? She's seeing someone else. That's what that means. We know that. Oh, that was it. I was going to do the bus story. I'll do that after 8:30. If you missed last night's Triple M, it was quite a doozy. But I mentioned I'd been involved in a bus incident. It got sweary, it got loud, it got almost violent. But I'll tell you that after 8:30. Jamie is in Balham.
Good evening.
Good evening, Balham, gateway to the south.
Of course. So, I'm planning a trip, yeah?
If you play with blue tack too much,
yeah,
it gets too tacky to the point where it's unpleasant to touch. I've just had all through Frank there, because sometimes when you have Frank in, sometimes he's very funny, sometimes he's a little bit irritating.
Is this the dude with the papier-mâché head?
No, it's Frank Sidebottom.
Yeah, with the fake head. And the painted eyes.
Chris, you know we just had Frank in?
Yeah.
He didn't have a fake head on, did he? Did he have a fake head and take it off when you saw him?
He really did.
No, he just came in with his head.
So he wasn't outside with a fake head that he wore, and then as he came upstairs, he took the fake head off, so he had his real head?
No.
No, it's not papier-mâché then. I don't know what...
Mm.
That's actually a little bit disableist of you to say that.
Disableist, is that a word?
It is now.
It really is.
As he said, he struggles with pullovers, so, you know, he's had a hard life.
What about V-neck?
Yes. So...
Yeah, I spoke to Adrian Chris earlier.
Anyway, yeah, I was playing with the blue tack all the time that Frank was in. And it's only a tiny little ball. It's smaller than half a pea. And it's now got to the point where it's so tacky, it's unpleasant to touch.
I see. Yeah, back to my dilemma.
Yes, you have a dilemma.
Of course.
Dilemma for murder. Oh, that's quite good, though, isn't it?
Like Quincy, innit? To me.
Yeah.
Can you play the Quincy song by coincidence?
No.
Hi, my name is Quincy.
Yeah, we've probably had a little bit too much music for a speech-based station this evening. I'll get... Mr. Lloyd will call me in tomorrow and say, Ian, too much music for a speech-based radio station. What the hell were you thinking?
It should give you a rise.
It should what?
Give you a rise, innit?
Yeah. Do you know, I think I've got to check my phone. I think I had a phone call today from someone that I was meant to call back. You know, sometimes you get messages... I've actually got to check my phone, that's terrible. But you know, Jamie, sometimes you get messages...
Yeah.
But you don't really listen to them, and then you sort of... You just don't listen to them. Well, it's just dawned on me that I had a message that I don't think I listened to. But I might have deleted it.
Shame.
It's quite an important message. Do you mind if I just... I tell you, do you want to tell your boring dilemma to G-Man Jr.?
Hello there.
Ewan.
Hi. Good evening. Good evening. Tell me your problems.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm planning to go on holiday, yeah, in June.
Right.
I have no money.
It's going to be a bit tricky then, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got 2 months.
Get rich quick schemes that I could,
They cost money.
Huh?
Those get rich schemes, they tend to have, put
I
money
deleted it.
to get money. Really?
I deleted the message.
Oh, no.
But son, I now don't know if I actually... I was supposed to phone someone up today, right, to try and sort out... Because I'm getting my mum's downstairs toilet converted to a wet room, right?
Right.
To a shower room. And I called some builders up last week, and then one of the companies said, can you call back on Monday?
Right.
And I didn't, but I think I had a message from that company that I was supposed to call back on Monday. I've had a message from someone that I remember thinking, this is important, but I'll deal with this later. And I've deleted it. And I've got no idea who that message was from.
Surely through the power of radio and MySpace and all these other things, you can put a message out and they'll get back to you.
Well, you'd think so, but I don't know who it was to.
Oh, right. Yeah, that could be more tricky.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying.
The only thing I could say to Jamie about his dilemma...
Oh, what's Jamie's dilemma? I wasn't listening.
He's going on holiday in 2 months, but he's got no money.
Yeah. Okay.
He's start walking now, and wherever it is you want to go, 2 months from now, you'll probably be there.
Yeah, but I need spending money as well, innit? And a hotel.
It needs spending money. Well, there's one way you could earn money, but you probably don't want to do that.
Involve drugs?
No.
Sorry?
Good, well...
No. So, well, Jamie, just hang on a minute. Here's an idea. Don't go on holiday, mate. Maybe you can't afford it.
Or get a job.
Girlfriend, and she's going to cut off my appendages if I don't.
Who's going to do that?
My girlfriend.
Well, then, she sounds like a right silly mate. Get her to pay for you.
Well, like the last guy, after 5 years, she's only going to dump you for someone else.
Yeah.
So...
Dump her now.
Get him first.
Yes, so to speak.
Got giant...
Yeah. Jamie, you're an idiot. I'm going to cut you off.
What?
Yeah. Sorry, G-Man Jr. We deserve a higher calibre of...
It was an interesting problem, but he hadn't really thought it through.
He hadn't really thought it through, and I just need to mention that...
There are hardly any calls because it's the dead hour.
Just so everybody knows.
That's fair enough.
Right, G-Man Jr.
No, by the way, first and foremost, Triple M last night, spooky but good.
It was. Why was it spooky?
It was just times bizarre, but in a good bizarre. Kind of like I'm sure I saw somebody say you have to check there wasn't a full moon out.
Yeah, it was a weird one last night.
But it was good.
It was entertaining. I had a good time.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time, Chris?
Love it.
Yeah. What? Yeah, it was a good one. It wasn't one of the best. It wasn't the top 10.
One of the best was about 5-6 weeks ago.
Oh,
that was genius.
It was a few. I tell you what I saw today.
Go on.
I went to LA and did that thing with the Beckhams.
I'm aware of your work. Yeah.
I saw a bit of it today. I didn't see all of it. I had to do the voiceover for it.
Oh yeah.
So what they do is when you do a voiceover, and when you're doing voiceover and the producer doesn't want you to see it until it's completely finished, is they just fast forward to the bits where you have to go, meanwhile, the Beckhams were struggling, so I got in a car and drove around. So they fast forward to that bit, you do that bit a couple of times till you get it right, then they don't let you see the next scene, they fast forward to the bit where you go, so, it was Saturday evening, and we were struggling to get anything done, so I decided, so you don't see any of it.
Like seeing it in fast forward.
It's like seeing it in fast forward, and just like, putting it on plus 30 on your Sky Plus for a bit, then pressing play for like 30 seconds, then play. So, of the 46-minute programme, I saw 4.5 minutes.
And what did you think of those 4.5 minutes?
I thought it was a bloody good 4.5 minutes.
Yeah?
Sometimes you do TV shows and you walk away just feeling dirty, used and abused. What's my out time? Oh, blimey, I'm talking away there, and I've got no... G-Man Jr.?
Yes?
Basically, I thought it looked all right. Can we come back to you after the news?
Of course, yes, indeed. I'd love to hear your bus story.
It's a good bus story. 0870 90 90 973. Do you know, I thought it was... I was looking at the reflection of the numbers, so I thought it was 8:58 there, and that's why I had a brief panic. It's not. We've got plenty of time. We'll speak to G-Man Jr. and Philip after some of this.
When is a good deal not a good...
C97.3. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
OK, so... G-Man Jr.
Good evening.
Good evening. Well, what did you call in about first, before I do my bus story? Because it's long
I called
involved.
in because you'd forgotten what you were going to say this evening at 8 o'clock, so I called in to remind you about the bus story. But I also had another idea.
Yeah.
You've had some callers calling up saying, look, I'm a new listener, your show is weird and hard to understand and, a bit in-jokey.
Well, it is.
And that's fine. That's their issue.
Yeah, I don't think it is that
No, but I have an idea.
Yes.
Maybe what you could do is have an evening, set up 4 new callers.
I've not got the Radio 2 breakfast show, by the way.
Really?
Yeah,
I can't come in tomorrow. Tuesdays.
Yeah, well, if I die by the way, the other week, when I thought I was in the running for the Radio 2 breakfast show, we kind of took a list of people who would fill in, we gave away different days of the week.
Yeah.
Did you get a day in the end?
I got Tuesday.
So Tuesday, if I got that gig, you'd inherit Tuesday show.
Yeah.
Sunday night is Sweary Jason, but we have to have his fader down low because he swears. I think Missy, who's a bit common, got Wednesday. Anyway, that list is now up on the LBC website, lbc.co.uk. So you can see. But it's because I haven't got the breakfast show on Radio 2, it means that now stands as a living will and testament. So if I die in any way, unless there's suspicious circumstances, then everyone on that list would inherit the evening that I've allotted to them, and there's nothing LBC management can do about them. It's a legally binding contract.
Excellent.
So if I die, you get that gig. Simple as. You just turn up. And if they try and turn you away, maybe bring a solicitor with you or legal aid on the first time you do it, just in case they get a bit funny.
But if I want to get into the LBC building, don't bring dragon meat sausage.
No.
Won't get in.
Sorry,
the idea for new listeners. Have a new listeners evening. Not an evening where only new listeners call.
Yeah, they do that. They used to do that a lot in the old days of phone-in radio.
Have an evening where your show is more accessible. So maybe you kind of explain who the are are.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe explain some of the, you know, this clip, I originally got this clip from.
Is this Scott Are you Scott Solder phoning me up?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I just think, when I first listened, I was a little, I took a month to listen and lurk and learn, as they say.
Yeah.
And that was your afternoon show. It was, you know, it was different, but it took a while to get the jokes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, now the thing is,
I love it.
The thing is, I take your point, and I have to be careful how I defend my corner, because what you're saying, the bosses are at home going, yes, Iain, do that, do it every day. But it's a fine line between, you know, being slightly exclusive and inclusive. And yes, you know, you get people that are just flicking through the radio because they got DAB and they go, oh, this is alphabetical. I'll have a go and see what's this LBC. I'll have a listen. So it's that thing of trying to hook them in, but also doing the show that I want to do. Do you see what I mean?
Absolutely. And I think that's why I'm suggesting you do it once.
Yeah.
And if it works well, maybe another time, in a few months' time. It's not a weekly thing, it's not a regular thing, it's a one-off, and let's see what happens.
Okay, well, let's do it now.
Fine.
So, okay, if you're a new listener, this is G-Man Jr. It's not his real name, but we have a young 16-year-old lad, I don't know how old he is, call-in, called G-Man, who's a bit street, he's a little bit, he's a little bit in it, basically. He's a little bit gangster. He'd like to think he's a little bit gangster. But some people, don't like G-Man.
G-Man, you're a bloody idiot.
For example. But G-Man's real name is Derek.
Yes.
See, now I think this is being too...
Well, you don't need to go, I mean...
Your name G-Man Jr. because there's another G-Man and then we... Yeah. Okay.
I allowed him, I agreed with your decision to let him have G-Man back.
Okay. And that's...
No, I'm not suggesting that you go into huge amounts...
My producer, Agent Chris, has gone downstairs to make a cup of tea, which is a drink that I like to drink, but I drink Red Bush because it has no caffeine. Precisely 25 minutes to 8, which is halfway through, the dead hour. Now, it's called the dead hour because it don't get no listeners and therefore it don't get no phone calls. But what it means is, every phone call that we do get in this hour is precious. For example, there's a dude calling up now.
Yeah.
He's just put the phone down, and if Chris had been here, my producer, we call him Agent Chris because we had a competition shortly after he took over the job from a woman called Lady Steph who left, and a caller suggested the name Agent Chris. He would have taken that call. Now, he's making tea and probably showing off to Clive Ball trying to get a job on his show.
Yeah.
Downstairs. Clive Ball does the show after me at 10 o'clock. Right. He's been doing LBC for like 15 years, or probably even longer. So...
I've learned something in that, though. I didn't know that Agent Chris wasn't always your producer.
No, he wasn't. It was a woman called Lady Steph.
And I didn't know why he was called Agent Chris. I've learned. Even me, someone who's been around for a few months now, I've learned something.
Well, there you go, you see. Yes, and I came up with the name Lady Steph, and it was a work of genius. And then for various reasons, we didn't get on, she moved on elsewhere. And then Chris was drafted in. Young boy, fresh-faced boy was drafted in. And I'd used up all of my ideas, and I couldn't think of any more names for him. So we had a competition. Text, and we don't do text anymore, and that was the winning thing. So now there are 2 phone calls. But I can't. Right, hang on a minute, Philip.
Yes, Ian.
Stay there. I'm going to.
Very interesting conversation.
Thank you. I'm going to move you, but hang on a minute, Philip. You're on speakerphone. Okay, stay there. Right, I'm going to take one of these calls. Dave.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm going to mark you for callback.
Okay.
So we're going to call you back in a bit.
Okay, well, I haven't missed the bus.
Oh, I don't know what that was. Right, I remember to do this now.
Certainly missed the bus story, but...
Oh, no, the bus story's coming. Yeah, line 5.
No.
Hello, I'm going to mark you for callback.
Okay.
And that means that I can do this now. And line 7.
Hello.
Hello?
Okay.
Right, that's... No, I was saying that to someone else. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Hello? No, not you, Philip. Right, for anyone listening, the confusion is caused by a 7-second delay, new listeners, and that's what we have to stop people swearing and being libelous. It's a 7-second delay, so I can... Yeah, so line 7...
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to mark you for callback.
Okay.
But don't happen, don't
And
mean...
that's another good thing for you listeners to know that you call them back.
Exactly.
So you don't... It's not all on their bill.
No,
Obviously,
0870
initial call.
9090973. You call up, you speak to... Normally you speak to my producer, Agent Chris, but right now you're speaking to me, and then Chris calls you back. So, Sean?
Yeah.
I'm marking you for callback.
Thank you.
Good lad.
Bye.
Yeah. Tom?
It's Sean. Hello.
I'm marking you for callback.
Sorry?
I'm marking you for callback.
Okay, mate.
Good lad. And line 10?
Hello.
I'm marking you for callback. Yeah, right. Thank you, Chris.
Brilliant.
I've marked all those calls for callback.
Excellent.
And we've got a new feature in the show.
What is it?
Philip on a speakerphone.
Hi, Philip.
It's like having a little Philip in a box. Wouldn't it be nice? I've got a Philip in my pocket.
Hey.
And you just whip him out, and he gives you, like, three facts about films, and you're away.
And a song title.
And a song title. Hang on a minute. All right, Philip's back now. Right.
Good evening, Philip.
Good evening.
Yes.
I was up in town today, and I was just going into a shop, and I happened to notice a taxi went by. And on the side of the taxi...
Well, hang on a minute. G-Man Jr. is still doing his bit.
Is he? Oh, I do apologise.
Yeah, we've not finished.
Sorry, G-Man.
No, it's okay.
Junior.
To tell new listeners, Philip is from South Norwood.
Yes.
Interesting caller, knows an awful lot about movies and
He does.
old television adverts and
I'm going to get a bag of chips for my tea tonight.
Yeah, lovely.
I'm going to get a nice big bag of chips.
Good idea.
Some gravy on your chips.
No, gravy?
Yeah, I love gravy, yeah.
I do like sweet and sour sauce or curry sauce on my
Oh,
chips.
yeah,
but
very
I'm just going to have a bag of chips in the car, so it's just going to be a lot of salt and vinegar.
Oh, right.
I'm going to go nuts.
And Philip knows someone who knows an awful lot about baseball.
Oh, yes, old Pitcher, yeah, I often see him, yes.
Now, for anyone who's just tuned in and never heard this show before, Pitcher Phil is this guy that calls in, it's really Philip, and tells us what's happening in the world of baseball.
And then tells us to pass it on.
And Philip from South Norwood knows a lot about films and TV.
Oh, well, I know a little bit, yes.
Okay,
I
right.
think you know an amazing amount.
Thanks.
All right, don't need to kiss his backside, G-Man Jr., for goodness sake, it's only Philip.
Okay.
Right. Was there a point, G-Man Jr.?
Well, that was the point,
Right.
was to introduce Philip.
Thank you.
You listeners, and now Philip would do his bit.
Philip, away you go.
Thank you. I was up in town today, and I was just going into a shop, and I noticed there was a taxi going by. This was in Oxford Street.
Yes.
And on the side of the taxi, it had these words, don't get in the taxi if you've got the plague.
Well, that's just offensive.
Well, what I want to know...
It's racist.
There must be lots of taxi drivers out there. What's it all about? What does it mean? What is it? A publicity for something or what?
Don't encourage taxi drivers to call in, Philip.
Well, I mean, there must be. I want to know, you see.
We had a nightmare last week with taxi drivers arguing that we turned into BBC London, which is another radio station for new listeners that you don't want.
I've never heard of that.
No, it's rubbish. And we ended up talking about the 12-mile rule, about whether they're supposed to stop if they see. It got awful.
Down the river that time of the night.
Yeah, it was
awful, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was a little bit dull.
Oh dear. I think I'll stick with LBC.
I think that no, that was on LBC.
Oh well, I see.
That was on my show on LBC.
Well, they were pirating it. Well, they were, what's the word?
It turns out, G-Man, what?
Did they raid it?
They raided it, that's it, yes.
Yes, well, we got raided. It turns out, G-Man Jr., I've got to explain everything to even my regular callers. It's too exclusive, even for someone who listens and phones every single day.
Well, I knew that, though. I knew raided meant.
Oh, yes, the raiders. We were raided again last night.
Oh, no.
And that's on the Triple M.
3 times.
Oh, dear.
Mental mayhem.
Yes, 3 times, but one of them was Eduardo, saying I've raided you. Another one was, I think, did Sifu raid us once?
Oh, Vicky was on last night, wasn't she?
I don't remember.
Yeah, Vicky, because I know her for a long time.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to hear her.
Well, if anyone knows why you shouldn't get into a cab when you've got the plague...
Yes.
0870 90 90 973.
Thank you, Ian.
Philip, thank you for that. Always good to talk to you. G-Man Jr., thank you.
Pleasure.
Good lad. Where should we go to? Let's have Daryl. Hello, Daryl.
Hello, Ian, it's Darryl.
Oh, Darryl, sorry. Sorry.
That's all right, no problem. How you doing?
I'm all right. Are you speaking into like a tin can or something?
Yeah, some of these cheap mobile phones.
Oh, God. Have you seen the new Nokia mobile phone?
No, I haven't. Have you seen the new Blackberries?
No.
Blueberries, or whatever the bloody called.
No, really? No.
Oh, they're huge.
Oh, really?
Like carrying around a telephone book. Anyway, what I was ringing up to say...
I'm looking up the new Nokia phone. It looks sexy for the first time ever. That's it.
All right, good.
That's it. Oh, look at that. What is it? The new Nokia N95. Oh, I don't even know what it does, but it just looks sexy. Anyway, Daryl, sorry. Daryl's, yeah.
Whatever.
Yes.
Anyway, you've been moved to this new slot of yours, which is rubbish compared with the earlier slot.
The 7 till 10 slots?
Yeah.
Well,
Presumably that's because you didn't get enough viewers.
No, it's
right?
not. It's not because of that, actually.
Oh, it must be. Come on.
Well, you'd think it must be, but it isn't.
Well, if it was,
yes.
I had a way around it.
Okay, you can get me more listeners. I'm always keen to get more listeners, Daryl.
Right.
Darryl.
Well, I remember when there was an old chap that used to ring you up in your earlier slot,
Yeah.
and he used to always get on the phone and moan about Triple M.
Oh, that was Archie.
Archie, that's it.
He quite likes Triple M now.
He used to ring up and he used to moan about Triple M and all the weirdos that used to ring up.
Yeah.
And you said to him, the reason we do the Triple M half an hour is because we get 3 times or 4 times more listeners.
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah.
During that time,
Staggering amount more compared to the rest of the show.
compared with the rest of the show.
Yeah.
And everybody loves Triple M. It's fantastic.
Well, not everyone. For
why
new
not do
listeners,
the whole
Triple M
show?
is a thing, Mixed Mental Mayhem, where the calls go straight to air. Well, if you do it, the thing is, and I've got to go to travel in a second, but if you do it too often, it becomes a little bit dull, and it loses its sheen. And there's also a strong possibility that the last 30 minutes of the show, which was the Triple M show, picked up a lot of listeners just because they were all waiting for the nightly news. There is that possibility.
The nightly news. How sad is that?
Yeah. They do jokes in the nightly news, actually. It's a good laugh. Travel news now. Here's Amanda.
Well, still big delays this evening around Croydon.
Good evening. Weirdo. Don't touch me with that. Right. Okay. Now, for new listeners, for new listeners who've just tuned in, we're explaining everything. We decided, like about 20 minutes ago, to explain everything for new listeners. So I guess you've got to keep... This is going to be hard work.
I'm back now from making the teas and coffees.
Who are you?
I'm Agent Chris. I am Ian's producer. I wasn't always called Agent Chris, so we had a text vote. But there's new listeners.
If someone's just tuned in now,
Every 20 minutes, is it?
it's going to be tough, isn't it? Who are you?
Who are you?
Helen. I work alongside Ian Lee.
Yes.
And Agent Chris. And actually, I didn't know how you got your name till 20 minutes ago.
You've learned something, yeah.
I press all the buttons, hopefully in the right order.
Do an excellent job. You make the little montage at the end.
Do the little montage at the end.
Which is a summary of the show, like condensed into a minute and a half.
Yeah, always look forward to Barry phoning up and Anne in Twickenham, who are regular callers, but Anne's not phoned for quite a while.
No.
Not this show. She's phoned up Clive Bull, who's on at 10, between
I've
10 and
heard
1.
on that, yeah.
Monday to Thursday.
Yep.
OK, well, hopefully that's cleared things up a little bit. If you want to call in and take part, the telephone number is 0870 90 90 973. Now, Chris will call you back, so it won't cost you too much. You'll be paying for a minute's worth of call, maybe, and I don't know. You should be careful. Right, so, Alex is the Verinda, who's a regular caller, impersonator. So he impersonates the Verinda impersonator, who's also a regular caller.
Yeah, I don't want to be called that anymore.
Oh, God's sake, why?
Because I feel that to get my full potential out, I shouldn't need to impersonate someone.
OK. Oh, I guess that's... right.
So, don't call me that no more, right?
Well, what do you want to be called?
I don't know. I didn't think of that.
Well, you can't...
Just call me the ex-VII or something.
Well, that's just... Oh, this is way too complicated and
But
convoluted.
I'm gonna keep the voice, because it took me ages to get... So...
But so that means you are still being famous, in inverted commas, for impersonating someone else?
No, I'm just gonna keep the voice, that's all. But I don't want to be called that no more.
Well, you have to come up with a better name. And to be honest, I think you'd have to change the voice.
Why?
Well, if you're going to change the name, then you'd have to change the voice.
Oh, I'll think about that later.
OK.
The reason I called.
Oh, there's a reason, yes.
Because I'm decided I'm gonna stay up all night and play computer games.
Hardcore, well done.
Yeah, I know. But and I got the old PS1 out.
Yeah.
And I found 2 games for it.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider 1 and Gran Turismo.
Tomb Raider 1 is one of the is probably the best Tomb Raider game.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Yeah.
And they're getting a remake of it. So, but Gran Turismo, which one should I play?
Oh, Tomb Raider. Try and complete Tomb Raider tonight. I dare you. I dare you to complete the original Tomb Raider this evening.
Okay, but the thing is, I've got it. I've completed it all, and it's all on the memory card already. So.
Oh.
But do you want me to delete it or something?
I want you to delete. Okay, I dare you to delete your Tomb Raider memory card and start again and complete it all in one night.
But I've got all the cheats as well.
Oh, I dare you to get knotted then. Tom is in Hatfield.
Hello?
Hello, Tom, you're on the wireless.
Hello, I've totally forgotten what I was going to say now. I've been on the line so long.
We can come back to you in a minute.
No, that's all right. You can talk to me if you want.
Well, but you don't know what you want to say.
Oh, no. Yeah, okay, come back to me.
Okay, stay there. Let's go to Alex.
Yes, Ian. Just ringing up with a message for Philip.
Philip was talking about the taxis that say, don't get in if you've got the plague.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
Well, I'm pretty sure that it's advertising 28 weeks later, which is the sequel to 28 Days Later.
I saw the trailer for that. Oh, the other guy forgot what we were talking about. Let's just put the phone down. What a bottler. I saw the trailer for that the weekend. It looks blooming good.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
It looks superb.
Yeah.
I might... because 28 Days Later was good. There were some bits I thought it was a little bit, British. Do you know what I mean?
But that was what was good about it.
Yeah,
the British movie industry in full effect, you know.
Well, yeah, but I think the sequel looks better.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
You sound like you don't believe me.
Well, no, I just haven't made up my mind yet. And the other thing I was going to say to you was Tomb Raider 2's better than Tomb Raider 1, mate.
Only in graphics, but I don't think not in gameplay and not in style and not in...
the story's better.
The story's schmory. I can't remember what Tomb Raider 2 is, but the first one is the best in terms of puzzle solving and gameplay.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and also, you got to remember when it came out, I remember going to like a computer game trade fair, maybe Olympia or Earls Court or something, and seeing Tomb Raider for the first time. And it just blew everybody's minds, man. There had not been a game that looked and played and they had the first level on demo.
Yeah.
And everyone was just playing the first level and shooting the wolves, and it blew everyone's mind, man. It's groundbreaking.
Yeah, right.
And now, you know, 12 years later, I'm guessing, you know, almost every game is a rip-off of Tomb Raider.
Yeah, it's true.
I saw, on Saturday night, Sunshine. Have you seen that?
No, not yet, no.
Oh, superb.
Yeah?
It's it's a work of art.
I'll look out for it,
It's
mate.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a little bit slow in places and thoughtful, but I like that. It's a bit like 2001.
That's Danny Boyle again, isn't it? Sunshine?
It is. No, it is. And he did do 28 Days Later, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't 100% sure of that until you said it like that, yes.
Yeah, it's the same
But
thing.
he also did Train Spotting, which
Yeah.
I think we can all agree was rubbish.
Well, it was all right for its time.
Oh, I remember going and watching it when it came out. I went to Enfield Cinema and just coming out thinking, this is cack.
Actually, I think I saw it in your manor in Slough, actually.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. But a load of old rubbish it was.
Well, I thought Ewan McGregor was destined for better things then.
Yes, he went on to do Life Less Ordinary, didn't he?
Yeah, and the Star Wars movies, of course.
Oh yeah, he was in that.
Oh, yeah.
Alex, listen,
okay, mate.
Thanks for that.
Cheers, mate.
0870 9090 973.
The beautiful villages of Andalusia.
You just tuned in, you missed a corker of a show. First hour and 15 minutes, Frank Sidebottom. And I urge you, there's still time to ditch this nonsense that you're listening to now and go to the Bull and Gate in Kentish Town and see him live. It is a sight like no other. And, of course, go to franksworld.co.uk for details if he's ever going to release his new album. Andrea!
Hello.
Hello, Andrea.
I've only called up to say hello, really. I haven't really got a topic or anything. Do I need a topic?
You don't need a topic. No, not at all.
But I have got, actually, I've just thought I have seen Frank Sidebottom live years and years and years and years ago with Psychic TV in Liverpool.
Psychic TV?
Yeah, do you remember them?
I don't think I do. Is that a band?
Yeah. With Throbbing, was that guy Throbbing Gristle?
Oh, Throbbing, I'm aware of the name Throbbing Gristle. He's from Psychic TV, is he?
I don't know. I
She,
can't remember.
it's-
It's about 20 years ago.
Do you know, it rings some kind of post-punk thing. It rings Throbbing Gristle, I'm aware of, as a performer. Chris's face, look at that. Look, Chris, you haven't got a clue, have you?
No.
I have a vague clue. Helen, are you aware?
And the only other thing as well that I was thinking is that I think I share the same birthday as you.
Well, okay, what's your date of birth?
The 9th of June.
What year?
It is that, isn't it? You're the 9th of June as well.
What year are you, 68?
Nope, I'm not 68. Are you 68?
No, I'm 73.
Oh, I'm 62.
Oh, God, you're really old! How do you survive that long? Well, you're 45.
Yeah, but no, I'm not. I'm 44.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm 33, but I've started... I did this last year, and I found it quite a successful way to ease yourself into your new... Like a month or so before...
Yeah.
In fact, a couple of months, I've been saying I'm 34. You say, I'm 34.
Well,
Just
I
to
quite often
practice.
say I'm 54.
What?
Because I don't mind being 44. I don't mind getting older at all.
Oh, I hate it.
And I look great, so that's fine.
Oh,
So when I say I look 54, when I say I'm 54, people say, my God, you look fantastic.
you look 46, and you go, oh.
Yeah.
Did you watch Wife Swap at the weekend?
No, I didn't. I quite like my
It's good. It's good. Oh, it's brilliant.
Was it the celebrity one?
No, proper people. Muslim family, strict Muslim family.
I did see a bit of that.
And the woman moves to a liberal family where the girl is an ugly lesbian. Oh, it was fantastic.
Wasn't that on last night?
Super. It was on. I think it was on last night. I watched it just before I left to go to Triple M. So it probably finished about 8 till 9. It was on. And then they have a thing on. They have the thing on E4 now, which I have Sky Plus, where they have the families have just watched it together, and they have like a sort of head-on.
I couldn't see that.
Collision with it. Oh, it was superb. And this poor girl. Well, not poor girl. Well, no, the poor girl. I don't know. 17-year-old girl. And she's lesbian. They made a big thing about it. But it looked like her face had melted. And part of me is saying, soap and water. Her mum should be saying, use a bit of soap. But there's a weird bit where she was getting told off for staying out all night by the Muslim mum.
Uh-huh.
Muslim wife. And it cut, and I don't know if it was a camera angle or what, but her face was all sort of like wonky like that, and it looked like it's like this, Chris, her face like that. Exactly. Yeah. And we kept rewinding it on the Sky Plus and playing it in slow motion, just to look at her face was all wonky like that. Anyway.
Oh, my God. Well, a bit like Breakfast at Tiffany's, where she says there's a certain type of limelight that can ruin the girl's complexion.
No,
maybe that's what she was a victim of.
I think this girl was just unfortunately faced. It's strange to bring in a breakfast again. A film I watched, I didn't like it. Breakfast at Tiffany's, didn't like it at all. Have you seen Breakfast at Tiffany's, Chris?
No.
Okay, it's not got Superman in, so you wouldn't enjoy it.
Oh, really?
0870 90 90 973. More of your calls after the latest LBC 97.3 news. If you want to give us a call. Now, you phone up, you speak to my producer, Agent Chris. You have to listen to the podcast if you want to find out why he's called that. Just give him an idea of what you want to say. You can lie to him as well, really. It's not that important. And then he calls you back. So far, we've had Frank Sidebottom on singing and dancing. We've had... that's about it, really. Yeah, that's it. Tom's in Hatfield. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
Oh, you're the fella that called up before and then put the phone down?
Yeah, I kind of lost it for a minute there.
You bottled it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're back. You remember what you wanted to talk about?
Not really, no.
Oh, jeez.
But I felt quite privileged during the news.
Why?
Because I was getting the news about 5 seconds before everyone else.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because if you listen on the phone, you hear it without the delay.
Yeah.
So if someone swears, which we don't advocate, you get to hear that.
So what happens when someone swears and, you cut it out?
It's interesting you say that, right? If someone swears, I've got a button here, a dump button. And if I press it, 7 seconds of radio does not get broadcast. It disappears.
Ah, so you just say something as a follow-on?
Yeah. Is your radio there, Tom?
Yeah.
Turn it on and I'll show you.
Okay.
Is your radio there, Tom?
Right, so you can hear that is what we said a little while ago.
Okay. Yeah, about 5 seconds ago, yeah.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start counting.
Is your radio there?
Yeah.
And you're not going to hear, at 5, I'm going to press the dump button. We did this the other day and I can't remember how this works. Yeah, I'm going to count to 10. At 5, I'll press the dump button. And on the radio, if you're listening, you won't hear the first 5 numbers.
Okay.
But you will hear, and you'll hear as well, Dion.
Right.
Dion? Dion's another caller, is it? Dion!
Hello, mate.
Right, okay. I'm going to press the dump button. So you two have got to verify that I'm going to count to 10.
Go on, I can count that.
What?
I can count that.
No, I'm counting it. You have to verify...
Well, you're going to dump me then?
Dion, he loves you too much to dump you, mate.
I would never dump you. Right, okay, let's explain. Tom is listening on his radio and the phone, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to count to 10. At number 5, I'm going to press the dump button. Tom will realise that it's been pressed because he won't hear the first 5 numbers on his radio, and neither will anyone else listening on the radio. But Dion and Tom, you have to verify that I did actually count those numbers.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it, okay? So, here we go. Is your radio on, Tom?
Yeah, mine's on.
Okay, here we go. So, I'll start counting now, and at 5 I'll press the button. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's freaky.
So you see, because you heard me count...
No, hold on. Now the time delay's down to about a second.
Well, exactly. So this is now we're in danger.
You've got 7 seconds, haven't you?
No, not... Not now we haven't, Dion. This is where we're in dangerous territory, and we have to hope that neither of you do a swear, or I get
Right.
I get a £20,000 fine and the sack.
Yeah, I'll come.
But so, Dion, can you verify? Did I count from 1 to 10?
Yeah, you did.
Tom, can you verify? Did I count from 1 to 10?
Yeah, you said it.
But it didn't come out on the wireless, did it?
No, it just went straight to 6.
And that is radio magic.
Wow.
Tom, thank you for that.
All right, thank you, mate.
There we go, good lad. 0870 90 90 973. Now, Dion, you're not going to do a swear, are you?
No, I never swear.
No, your voice is a bit croaky.
I've been sleeping all day.
Ain't it great sleeping late? Sleeping...
My arm's sore.
What you been doing? I don't want to know. I don't want... Oh, speaking about sore arms, get this, right? I've just had you know the security lights outside houses where...
Yeah, I know, yeah.
If you walk up to this, like the second step on mine, then the light comes on. And it's on for a minute so you can, you know...
You just had a entry system fitted, haven't you?
I had that fitted. And also the security light
yeah,
fitted.
I've got one of them.
You walk up the garden path, dark, get to the second step, the light comes on, you put the key in, and about 2 minutes later, the light goes off. Had it fitted about 3 weeks ago. So, I got in Saturday evening after watching Sunshine, ran up the stairs, and the light didn't come on. Oh, flipping it. It's 3 weeks old, this system. Oh, blimey. So, climbed, so I was a bit annoyed. So I thought, I'm going to leave it. I went indoors. 10 minutes later, I couldn't relax. So I got a Phillips screwdriver, went downstairs, climbed on a wall. I had to climb, to reach this thing, I had to climb on a wall that's to the left of it, okay?
Right.
So I'm on a wall, standing on tippy-toe, because it's still a bit higher than me, and I'm leaning over, Dion, to the right. Really leaning over, so I'm at an angle, okay? It took me 5 minutes to unscrew...
You're mad.
I'm mad. Took me 5 minutes to unscrew the Phillips screw, okay, because I'm at such an angle. I couldn't quite get a grip on it. Got it out, got the screwdriver out, got the screw out, put it in my mouth, as you do. Undid the flap. And I thought, well, the light bulb's probably gone. So I'm going to get the light bulb out, okay? Grab the light bulb. I had the shock of my life.
Well, you got electrocuted.
I got a tiny little shock. And I pulled back. And it was such a weird shock, and I was so not expecting it. I thought, did that actually happen? Did I get a shock then? Or did I imagine it? So do you know what I did, Dion?
Go on then.
I grabbed it again, and I pushed it. You have to, it's one of those light bulbs, you have to push it.
You got another shock.
I got a shock the size of Belgium. My arm, it went up my arm, and I was shaking a little bit, and I'm leaning, and I'm effing and blinding. Oh! So do you know what I did then, Dion?
Go on then.
I did it again! For the third time, because I wanted to get this light bulb out. But I thought, do you know what? If I do it with a handkerchief, I won't get an electric shock. So I got a handkerchief, I've grabbed this light bulb, I've pushed it to the side, which is obviously completing a circuit somehow, I don't know how, giving me this shock, and I'm there, and I'm shaking, and I managed to get the light bulb out. And
I thought that when I got shot.
Well, all right, yeah, I know you got shot in the arm. By the way, new listeners, Dion is a spy for MI6.
You've done it 3 times.
I did it 3 times. And then for the rest of the evening, and for most of Sunday, my right arm, is all tingly.
It will be.
Well, I thought it would... I thought you got... But why... Is the electricity still in it, then? What makes it tingly?
It does your nervous system.
What makes it tingly 15 hours after you've got the shock?
It does your nervous system.
It does what to my nervous system?
It shakes it up.
It blooming well did shake it up. But do you know what I did, Dion? That night, I'm in bed, and I couldn't sleep because I've got tingly arm. And I was listening to Nick Abbott. Although I was dozing off towards the end of Nick Abbott, and then just as I fell asleep, he started talking about me, and I woke up. Anyway, so I'm in bed.
I listened on the aeroplane to your slang.
Good lad. So that special. It was good, wasn't it?
It was brilliant.
Anyway, so I'm in bed, and this is absolutely true. I'm in bed. Right, couldn't sleep. I got a tingly right arm because I've had 3 massive electric shocks.
Yeah, I should think you would.
Do you know what I did? Do you know what I did with my tingly right arm when I was lying in bed? Not that, Chris. I did not do that.
I know what you just said.
No. What I did, was I got my right arm. It's absolutely true. I swear to God this is true. I got my right arm, I put the fingers together. I sort of pointed in front of me, put the arm directly in front of me, pointed. And I tried to make electric shocks come out of my hand to see if I developed a superpower. I was trying to zap the wall to see if I could make a smouldering rock.
Superman.
Well, I was trying to. I genuinely thought that maybe some electricity would come out. It didn't. No electricity came out. Very disappointing.
So, Bob, I mean, it does. The electric shock.
Oh, flipping it, mate. It was painful.
It can.
And it lasted most of Sunday.
Yeah, it will do.
Yeah. Anyway, how's your bullet wound?
I've got a sling on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. My ex-partner was listening to you last night. So, my son phoned her up.
All right.
Yeah, she was listening to you.
And did she enjoy it?
She enjoys it. I've got a bullet wound.
I'm sure she would. Deal, I've got to go because it's the travel news, mate.
All right, mate.
Good lad, there we go. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. We need people to send in blogs for tonight's show, if that's all right. Just a summary of what are the blogs. Okay, if you go to the LBC website, lbc.co.uk, we have a brief summary of each show posted up there. It's called a blog, and if you want to write one, you can, and email it to Iain@lbc.co.uk, and the best one, or the first one, goes on the website, isn't it? Travel news now, here's Amanda.
Well, still these big problems this evening in Croydon. We've had the closure of Croydon flyover since around 3:30 this afternoon. It's because of a problem there with...
Oh, yes, now, in the Howlow auction today, if you're new to listening to it, the Howlow auction is a thing that we do every day, almost every day, I think, and you can win groovy things. Tonight, we're giving you the chance to win a Sony Play... I'm trying not to belch. Do apologise. For new listeners... I'm physically unable to belch. In Howlow today, we're giving you the chance to win a Sony PlayStation 3. You've only got until 11:30pm tonight to bid. Now remember, the lowest unique bid wins the auction in Howlow. That's the lowest bid in pence that no one else matches by the auction's close. To take part, text the letters LBC, followed by your bid in pence to 88821. So, for example, to bid 95 pence, you text LBC 95 to 88821. Don't forget, the lowest unique bid at 11:30pm will win a PlayStation 3. Now, because LBC 97.3 were on the Channel 4 News for alleged phone scandals, we've recorded this little disclaimer so we don't legally get into trouble with Jon Snow. Thank you, Helen.
Bidders must be over 16. Bids cost £1.50. Standard network rate applies and you have a limited number of bids. See lbc.co.uk for full terms and conditions.
Thank you very much. The blog is in. It's from Daniel Beezer. It's been sent to you, Chris. Put it up on the website. El Cid is in Kingston.
Hello.
Hello, El Cid.
I'm a new listener.
Oh, now, OK, well then I can ask you the test question. Has me explaining everything that's ever happened on the show helped you or hindered you?
I reckon. Actually, I mean, in truth, I listened on Thursday, that infamous show that you were talking about that you actually hated, which I thought was quite hysterical, and I was crying with laughter on the way home.
On Thursday?
Was it Thursday or Friday? Were you talking about all the taxi drivers phoned up, and then you did that mad phone-in.
Yes.
So that was my first day listening, hence kind of why I tuned back in today.
Oh, OK, well done.
I don't know whether I like it, actually. I like kind of the idea of knowing that it's all just complete mayhem on your radio station.
See, now, this is... I like that as well, and this is an experiment that G-Man Jr. suggested, and I know the bosses would absolutely love it, but we'll do it for tonight. There's only another 40 minutes left. We'll see how it goes tonight, but then we might change our minds on it later.
Yeah, I reckon, it's that element of surprise, and, if you've got the element of surprise, then I think you've got an audience. But the reason why I'm phoning up is you've mentioned two films that I've worked on.
Give my regards to Broad Street?
No. And it wasn't Breakfast at Tiffany's either. I didn't work on that one.
OK.
I worked on Sunshine, and I worked on 28 Days Later.
Not the 28...
I'm kind of keen on knowing what 28 Weeks is later, but I haven't even seen Sunshine yet.
What did you do on Sunshine? You weren't the guy that the physicist on there, were you?
No. Oh no, Brian. No. I wasn't the physicist.
Okay.
I'm involved in kind of production.
Okay.
So I'm kind of assuming that you haven't got too many listeners. That's what you said earlier on. So I'm not about to give away any kind of, amazing stories or anything like that, but I thought it was just really interesting. I'm loving the fact that you're plugging Sunshine.
Oh, it's superb. That's why I'm plugging it. It's just a piece of
but
art.
Everybody keeps on going on about this bizarre ending that the last 10 minutes. So I'm really excited that actually somebody's just kind of just sat down and said, you know what, I've gone with the flow. I really enjoyed it. It was a bit of a ride.
I keep comparing it to 2001, but the ending is nowhere near as ambiguous as 2001, where you do sit there scratching your head going, well, is he God? Is he become himself? Has he died? Has he been reborn? The ending is kind of makes sense. I tell you what I liked about the ending, and I don't know why they did it, but I don't care, is when it just keeps freezing for a second.
Right. That's because it got too close to the sun.
Right.
And it's about quantum physics.
Oh, okay.
And it was even hard for me to understand. And we all scratched our heads during the making of it, kind of like trying to get around kind of the whole logistics of it all.
Yeah.
And Danny, being our leader, was the one man that obviously just guided us.
Yeah.
To,
it's fantastic. Bring out the DVD release. What the hell? I may even go and see it at the pictures again.
Great.
Oh, super. But so you know nothing about 28 Weeks Later?
So I know very little. I know obviously that they were making it, and that it was the turnaround was pretty amazing on it. They finished it, I think as late as October, November last year.
Wow.
So for it to be released so quickly is pretty impressive.
It looks good. The trailer looks really good. Because I thought 28 Days Later was good, but it's like I thought it was slightly patchy, to be completely honest.
Fair enough.
I still, but I did enjoy it. But there were bits I thought. But the
thing is,
yeah.
And this is the hard bit, is because there is one of the guys at work was looking at a Quentin Tarantino website the other day, and there's this kind of similar school of filmmaking, and they're producing the most amazing stuff. And you watch their trailers, and you just think this is incredible. And then you watch a trailer like 28 Weeks Later. And you think, well, do you know what? It doesn't really compare to what the Americans are kind of coming out with.
Oh, do you know, I disagree. I thought the trailer for 28 Weeks Later looked stunning.
Oh, good.
I thought, and Robert Carlyle, who I'm not a particularly massive fan of, but there's a bit where he's just running and cacking himself, and I thought it looked really exciting.
Good, excellent.
Elsid, listen, thank you very much for that.
Yeah, no worries.
Cheers, mate, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Being very mysterious and vague there, because he didn't want to give away his true identity. And that's another thing, if you want to come on, and not, sort of be who you really are, you can give a fake name. Harry, is your real name Harry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Who is this?
Harry.
Oh.
I wanted Iain to talk about his bus story.
Yeah, I want to talk to Iain.
What?
I want to talk to Iain.
Okay.
Where is he?
Well, I'm temporarily in charge.
Oh, I'm pulling my hair out. I think I'm getting bold.
Well, stop.
Because of what Iain said.
Well, then stop pulling.
He said that Trainspotting is rubbish. How can he say that? Well, how can he say that?
Well,
no, but the thing is, he doesn't know nothing. Yeah, I know I don't agree with him most things, but tonight what he said was just too much. I had to ring in and say he's wrong. He's always wrong, but this time he was wrong, even more wrong than normal.
Well, I've been listening for that. I've been listening to the show for the last couple of months, and I can confirm that Iain is 100% right all the time.
Yeah, but I've been listening to more than a couple of months. I've been listening almost a year now. So I think I've got the better judgment than you, don't you think?
Well, if I listened for...
What?
If I had listened for like the last 8 months, I would be sure, proper sure, fairly sure.
Yeah, but I've been listening more than you.
Always be 100% right.
Yeah, but I've been listening longer than you, though.
Yeah, but he's always 100% right. So everything he says is fact.
Yeah. But I now know him more than you.
Well, what he said is fact. Well, whatever he said to you was true.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
Do you even know what I'm talking about?
Well, I don't know. I don't have to know what he was talking about. Because he's always right. Well, it doesn't even matter.
Okay, then, give me one thing that he was right about.
Well, he was right.
Exactly, don't know for nothing.
Well,
You can't even think about it. Come on, go on.
Well, he was right that,
Sleep!
He was right that, my name is Harry. Yeah.
Your name is Harry?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because you told him.
Yeah, and he was right.
Yeah, obviously, because he's told him.
I was just confirming that he was right, yeah.
Are you nervous?
What?
Are you nervous?
No. I always start.
Alright then.
But it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool. So what's your name again? Harry?
Yeah.
So, because I've got your name right, am I right all the time as well?
No, because...
What?
No, because you said just a couple of minutes ago that... Iain is wrong. But Ian's right, so you're...
No, but he is wrong, though.
When is he wrong?
He's always wrong.
Well, give me an example.
Alright then. He said that Wales is a country.
Well, it is technically. You don't have
it ain't a country.
But they have a football team. Countries have football teams.
Is it what? Countries have what?
Football teams.
Huh?
Countries have football teams.
You're basing your country knowledge on football?
Well, obviously.
Yeah, how can you do that?
America's a country that have a football team. Brazil's a country that have a football team.
Yeah, but...
that's the way it is.
Basing on football team, that's stupid then.
No, but that's the way it is.
No. The people who do football are dumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're wrong.
Like, so say, for example, yeah, I know people can get bored, yeah, Iain probably cut me off for this, but Israel is in Asia, but they play in Europe.
Well, that's because...
Yeah, that's stupid, then, isn't it? It's the same thing like Wales. They shouldn't have a football team. It should be like Olympics. You know, they have a Great Britain team.
That's the way it is.
Yeah,
What's so attractive about Bordeaux?
I don't know what just happened there, but if you're listening on DAB, you missed something. But I'm not saying what it was. You have to go on Digital Spy and discuss it amongst yourselves and find out what it was. OK, last 30 minutes of the show, 0870 90 90 973. Clive's on at 10. Do you know, I've had under 5 hours sleep today, because I got home from the Sunday night, do a show on Sunday nights. Basically, hello, I'm Iain Lee. We're doing a recap for everyone who's new. We won't be doing this again because it's blooming hard work. I'm here Mondays to Fridays, 7 till 10 in the evening. But on Sunday nights, I do a show 10 till 1. And it's 3 hours of calls going straight to air. Anyway, so I get home at about 1:30. I had a little bite, had some toast when I got in because I was really hungry. Checked my emails and did all that stuff. Then was in bed by about 2. Got to sleep about 2:15. Was awake at about 6:45, so that's 4.5 hours sleep. Jeez. Because I had the builders coming round to finish off their little bit of building from decorating the flat and stuff like that, and to sort out the gentleman's ceiling downstairs, or my shower had leaked through his ceiling. Oh, I've got a new skylight! Oh, I've got a new skylight in the hall. And the old skylight was, I don't know how old, but was all kind of yellowed and manky. New skylight, the hallway so much lighter. Although the builder said, if it leaks, Iain, give us a call. Yeah, I will. Don't you worry about that, Gary. Either. Anyway, can't remember what I was talking about, so let's go to Andrew.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening, Andrew.
Yeah, first off, I'm glad you received the Family Guy.
Oh, that was you, that, Andrew. Thank you, sir. No, I received the film. Andrew very kindly sent me a DVD. Hang on a minute. I tell you what, I also got sent today. I got the Family Guy film. Thank you.
Yeah.
I also got... I'll start with the stuff that I can say. Okay, because I got sent this... I don't quite know why. What stuff can we say? Okay.
Do a blankety blank, you know.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'll do a blankety blank. All right. So, the stuff I can say. Free entry pass to Spearmint Rhino Gentlemen's Club, sent in the post. 3 packets of pleasure-enhancing soothing lubricant.
Okay.
One's extra silky, one's taste sensation, one is with aloe vera.
Nice.
I got a jumbo blank.
Yeah.
Tie blank, flexible and soft. I also got an elegant blank stimulator.
Oh.
Now, this was all sent in the post to me from people connected with Anne Summers. I don't quite know why. I'm going to take this out. This lady has taken it upon herself. Where's her name? Carolyn has taken it upon herself to send me things, and thank you for doing that. So yes, I had.
No one else can use that now. You've touched it.
The interest of hygiene. Once the inner packaging is removed, the item is non-returnable. How does it work, though?
Batteries?
Oh, have you got to put batteries in? Oh, it don't come with batteries. What batteries? Oh, it wants a AAA. 2 AAA. Doesn't come with batteries. That's disappointing.
That's a small one.
I think there's a remote control in here. I could take the batteries out of that.
Oh, yeah, go on. Oh, no, don't. What it's going to do is it's going to make a noise. Hang on a minute. I've probably got a recording of them. I think they sound something like... oh, hang on a second. I've got the fade out. I think they sound something like that.
Why don't you swim?
No, that's not it. That's not it. They sound like this. Right, so...
Yeah.
So that's what that... So, yes, I had an interesting post bag when I arrived today.
Good.
But yes, thank you for that. The film, not the filth.
You know what I called for?
Yes?
Frank Southern. How cool was he tonight?
Oh, isn't he on top form?
Oh, I'll tell you what. He's the only person he's been on your show twice, but I've listened to.
Yeah. He's been on I think it's the third time he was on tonight, actually.
Yeah, but I've only listened to twice.
All right.
Right, fair enough.
Don't, let's not fall out about it, Andrew. We started off so nicely. I don't want to have a row with you.
God bless you. But he's the only person I know that when he sings or talks, you don't say a word because you're laughing so much.
Oh, I can't speak. I mean, that bit when he was having a rant at me about eBay and ruining the TV show. I could not. I can't speak, and I can't look at him. I'm just looking down, and I'm trying not to laugh because I think it always sounds a bit cheesy if there's someone going, ha 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 ha.
But he keeps going.
He doesn't stop.
He keeps talking and...
Hang on a minute, Andrew. You're in Walthamstow.
Yeah.
What? It's about 15 minutes from Kentish Town. Why haven't you jumped in a car to go and see his gig tonight? It's only £7.73.
Because I'm on the phone to you.
Well, put the phone down and get to Kentish Town, Bull and Gate.
When's he on?
He's on at 10.
I've got, 22 minutes?
Oh, he's probably on about 10:15.
Oh, fair enough.
Get down there, you bottler.
Maybe I'll do that then, mate.
Andrew, do it. And I may see you there. I'm going to be there about 10:30 to catch the last half hour or so.
Yeah, you see me?
Sorry?
You really want to see me?
Possibly not, actually. No, you best stay where you are.
All right, mate.
Cheers, Andrew. Thank you for that. 0870 90 90 973. It's Edwina.
Hello, Ian.
Chris, are we not broadcasting on DAB at all? Is that...
I don't know.
Because I noticed Helen's gone off behind the glass. The emergency support is on line 11.
Yes.
And potentially no adverts went out on DAB as we came back from the news because that green line wasn't getting longer on one of the screens. Because the thing is, if we're not on DAB, I'm not really going to bother trying for the last 22 minutes of the show, because there's no point.
It means you don't have to try as hard.
As hard.
But we're still on FM.
Still going to try for the old-fashioned folks.
Yes.
But I'm not going to give that as much as I would normally give.
You see, I reckon, because we're only on FM...
Yes.
We're broadcasting to the olds.
Are you saying we're only on FM?
No, I'm just guessing.
Yes, guessing. Yes.
And all the kids are on DAB, so...
Yeah.
You know, the kids ain't listening.
And the olds are only waiting for Clive.
Yes.
They're not enjoying this.
No.
So I'm going to save... I'm going to hold back a bit and try and save it for tomorrow.
Yeah, wicked.
Okay. Edwina.
Hi, Ian.
Hi there.
After the news, we on Sky had silent before you came back on air.
But I did come back on?
Yes.
Okay, well that's...
Yeah. May I also just say...
hang on a second. Do you want to put Dave through, Chris? And, hang on a second, because Dave might be able to... Dave is calling in about the DAB. He might be able to fill us in with what's going on. Helen's rushing back and forth like there's no tomorrow. Dave, it's Iain Lee. You're on the wireless.
Oh, evening. Good evening.
Good evening. So, what have you got for me?
Yeah, you're broadcast on DAB, but I did not hear any adverts after the 9:30 news.
Well, in some cases, that could be considered the best of every world.
Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
But obviously, from an advertiser's viewpoint, that's very, very bad, and we're working as quickly as we can to correct that. But you can hear me talking on DAB.
Yeah, I can pull it up now for you. But obviously, from an advertiser...
Oh, I don't sound bad, do I?
Yeah, it's really good. I just... renewed my DAB. I got a new DAB anyways, and it sounds crystal clear. I love it.
DAB is the best thing ever.
It's wicked.
Dave, listen, thanks for grassing us up.
They do.
Yeah, cheers. Edwina, right, yes.
Okay. Ian, last night you promised to tell us all this evening about your bus incident.
Oh, I was going to do that at 8 o'clock, the bus.
It.
Yes.
But it was worth waiting for it because Frank was...
he was good, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was really... He did well tonight.
He did superbly well. And the thing is, he's here for an hour and a quarter doing this, and then he goes off and does like an hour and a half show.
Yeah. He was far more relaxed tonight than he was when he came on the last time.
I suspect he'd been drinking.
What, tonight?
I suspect he'd been drinking,
He didn't sound it.
Well, he didn't sound it, but there was a stink of some form of alcohol coming off him. I'm sure there was.
Oh, you are awful.
But I like you. Well, okay, yes, I was supposed to... All last night I was saying I was going to... Helen, will the DAB get adverts now? Do we think?
I hope so.
Fingers crossed for those guys, because we had a lot of complaints saying, I'm listening on DAB, I didn't get no adverts. Is the Cucumber Man back? What?
Your bus incident.
Yeah. Now, all last night I was saying I was going to talk about the bus incident tonight, 8 o'clock. The thing is, there's only 19 minutes left of the show. So I'm kind of thinking... It's a good story. It's really worth doing at the top of an hour, as it's a good debating talking point, and it will generate phone calls.
Okay.
I reckon we've got enough phone calls to last us till 9.
Okay.
Even Chicken and Chips boys call back in, so that's something.
Okay.
So I'm going to do till 10. Sorry. So I'm going to do the bus story tomorrow at 7:30. And that's almost a promise.
Okay. And before I go, can I just say well done for Friday. The Slough special was fantastic to listen to.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. If you missed the Slough special on Friday, it was, it started off as a whim. In that a woman phoned up, said, "You won't guess where I'm calling from." I says, "It's Slough." I guessed. I actually guessed. I said, "Is it Slough?" She went, "Yeah." I said, "Is it Britwell Estate on Slough?" She went, "Yeah." Was she actually... She may have been calling from Monksford Way as well, wasn't she, I think?
Which lady?
The first lady that started the Slough special.
Oh, yeah.
She said, "You'll never guess where I'm calling from." I even got... I guessed the town, the council estate, the street in one go. And so we took that as an omen and we did a whole Slough special. Christine!
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
Yes.
What is this REM covers you've been doing lately?
What?
The REM covers that you've been playing in music.
I don't know, I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, earlier when Vinny was talking to that other boy...
Yeah?
And you put on music in the background...
No.
It was like an REM cover, and then on Friday, you put on a funny REM cover as well.
I don't think so. Chris, have you been playing funny REM covers in the background of phone calls to wind people up?
Not me.
Are you sure?
Not me.
Helen, have you been playing funny REM covers in the background of music to phone calls to wind people up? No. I don't know what you're talking about, Christine.
Hey, but it was really good. I wanted to know what it was.
I don't know what it is you're talking about. I suspect you may have imagined it.
No, there was on Friday. It was a cover of This One Goes Out to the One I Love.
Maybe-
Or The One I Love, maybe it's called.
Hang on, Chris, what?
Maybe it's Chicken and Chips Boy.
Chicken and Chips, have you been playing REM instrumentals in the background of phone calls? Yeah. Do you want to put the phone...
Ah, who said it was instrumentals?
Do you want to put the phone near your mouth, Chicken and Chips? I can't hear a word he's saying. Is that... What?
I haven't been playing them.
Are you whispering because you don't want your mum to know you're on the phone?
I haven't been playing them.
It's not Chicken and Chips,
You're
boy.
playing one now.
Chicken and Chips, are you playing one now?
No.
No, Christine, I think you're imagining it.
No, but I wanted to know what it was. You're winding me up. It's really good. Man on the moon.
Christine, I can't help you. I
can
don't know
hear it now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to let you go.
Okay.
Here we go. Chicken and Chips, boy, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I'd like to tell James Well and Sifu that I'd like to welcome them into my open arms to join my Chicken and Chips group.
Okay, can I just say, for anyone, listen, I've got to explain this for all new people. Chicken and Chips Boy is a young lad who called in. He said, I've got a nickname, it's Chicken and Chips Boy. You call me that from now on. Sifu is a guy from Birmingham who calls in. And James Whale guy is a guy who phones in and sings trailers for a guy that's on another radio station. So we don't let him do it in the week. We only let him do it on Sundays. They're all deadly enemies. But now you're saying you're bottling it and you're backing down a bit.
No, I'm welcoming them with open arms. And if they want to welcome me with open arms, I'm more than happy.
Then it's a real open arm welcome fest.
Yeah.
Okay, well that sounds...
Hold on.
Oh, God.
Yes, and I'd like to tell Sifu that every time he came on last night, I got an electric shock
Well, that must be love.
from my battery when I was turning up the volume.
Well, that's blown my mind. Did you have electricity in your arm for, like, the next day?
Yeah.
Did you try and make electric sparks come out of your fingers in bed?
Yeah, I tried to.
Did anything come out for you?
No.
No, me neither, and I was very, very disappointed by that. Travelling news now, here's Amanda Redmond.
Well, these problems in Croydon continue on a...
Okie dokie, let's go to Jamal. Hello, Jamal.
Oh, hi, Ian, how are you?
I'm really good.
That's good.
It is good, isn't it? Yeah. But I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
I found that lady quite crazy, the one about electricity, actually.
The what?
The lady who gets electric shocks whenever she thinks about you.
That hasn't happened. Where did you hear that?
The previous caller, you muppet.
No, you muppet. That was a young lad.
Was that a man?
That was a young boy, and he got electric shocks every time he turned the volume up on his radio to listen to Sifu. So you've got everything about that is wrong, Jamal. Shame on you.
I clearly wasn't listening properly.
You clearly need to get a little bit of cotton wool, dip it in some inflammable liquid, and wipe your ears out.
I'm embarrassed now.
You should be embarrassed. Never mind, I won't hold it against you. In fact, I've forgotten it by tomorrow.
Okay, that's good. Yes, Ian.
What I've done, I've got you get these big biros, right?
Yes.
And they've got the sort of the lids. I've got a red one here. You've got the lids with the little sort of bit coming down. They've got a hole in the top of the lid.
Right.
You know the ones I mean?
Yeah.
Why have they got a hole in the top of the lid?
To allow air to come in. Otherwise, the tip will get dry. It won't work.
Let's just run that one into the computer and see if that's the right answer. No, it's because if you get it stuck down your throat, you can still breathe.
Yeah, but who would stick a pen down it for in the first place?
A child.
A child. Why would a child have a pen in the first place?
Because kids... have you ever seen a kid, Jamal? They pick stuff up and they're... Oh, I'll have this. Oh, look, what's this? Oh, what's this? I'm going to put it in my mouth and I'm going to run with it. I'm going to trip over and fall. And
okay, all right.
So if a kid gets it stuck in his throat, he can... they can breathe. But what I've done... You know the bit of blue tack I've been talking about all night? And I was playing with it with Fran. I said, it's become too sticky to become pleasurable.
Yeah.
But what I've done is I put it over the hold bit, so now it's a lethal weapon.
Okay.
And I've sort of moulded it so it looks like the snow cap peak of a mountain.
Oh, wow.
Bits of snow coming down there. It's good, isn't it? It's actually very nice to look at. I'm impressed as well. Anyway, Jamal.
Okay.
There was a point to this call, I think.
Yes, there was a point.
Okay, let's be having you.
Yes, there is. Well, I'm a pretty slim guy, so I've started working out recently.
You're a pretty strong clown?
I'm a pretty slim guy.
Pretty slim guy?
So I've started working out recently to build myself a
Good lad, you're buffing up.
Exactly. And I've heard that you go to the gym and stuff.
Well, I had a text from my trainer today saying, Ian, do you want to come back and do some proper training? I texted him back saying, I'm busy. I go to the gym a little bit.
When was the last time you went? When was the last time you went to the gym?
Well, I went to the gym on Friday, and I did a 30-minute run, which is the longest I've ever run, and I did a few sets of weights. But, I was always quite skinny. Then when I sort of got to 31, I started getting a little pot belly. And so it's designed to keep me fit so I don't have a heart attack, and to get rid of the pot belly, and, sort of bulk out a little bit, but not become buff. No one could ever accuse me of being buff.
Right, okay. So, what I was going to ask you was any tips or advice you could give me to get bigger and to just make the most of my exercises, but as you clearly haven't got much experience in that field, I think I've found the wrong person.
Jamal, I think you're probably right. Dave.
Hello.
Hello, Dave.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Did I miss the bus story yet?
No, you didn't. Now.
Well, I'm at work now, so I thought I'd missed it.
Well, this is...
Quickly do it now.
Dave, no, this is good for you. What are you doing tomorrow night at 7:30?
I'll be about. I'll be with you.
The bus story's being told then. We've put it off till tomorrow.
It better be good, Ian.
It's a blinder.
Can you just tell me, did it happen in Hornsey?
Did it what?
Did it happen in Hornsey?
It happened in Muswell Hill. What's that?
Right, okay.
Is that Hornsey? That's Haringey, isn't it?
Well, it's the same thing, yeah.
Oh, I got my council tax rebate check today. 860 quid.
Beers are on you.
Yeah, what?
Beers are on you then.
Yeah, well, they would be, Dave, but I'm busy then. Yes, no, the bus story, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow 7:33, and I invite you to call in tomorrow. Let me know what your reaction to the story is. Was it worth the wait? Did I tease you? Did I lead you on? I don't think so. I genuinely think this is one rip-roaring rollercoaster ride of a story that you're going to want to be... yes, Chris?
Archie is our last call because the other two aren't answering their phone, so stretch it out.
Okie dokie. Well, let's see what he's got, because Archie's a good lad. Sometimes he can talk for England, sometimes it's very brief. So let's see. Bearing in mind, we're putting all of our eggs into Archie's barrel. Okay, I've counted a dozen hens and they haven't hatched yet. So Archie, don't go stamping on my eggs.
Okay, mate.
Hang on, I can stretch that a bit longer. Archie, turn your radio off.
Yes, yeah. Oh.
There we go. Let's put us 10
I
seconds.
thought I'd done that.
No.
Sorry.
Hang on, I can stretch that a bit longer.
How could you think you turned your radio down?
There you go.
But it's still going on in the background.
I already told him as well.
Yes.
Oh, don't get on to me, Les.
But I'm just asking, Archie, how could you think that you turned your radio down when it's still talking?
Oh, well, I can't. Well, I couldn't hear it. You can.
Oh, okay, yes.
So I just got a suggestion. It's not great.
What?
Can we make Edwina a May Queen? Our May Queen.
A May Queen?
Yeah, London May Queen.
And tie her up on a maypole?
No.
Do you remember the maypole dancing?
Yes.
Do you know what the maypole symbolises?
Yeah, I'm not going to be rude.
No, nor am I. But it's a dinkle.
Yes.
The maypole signifies a dinkle.
Yeah. No, I just wondered, can we make Edwina a May Queen? That was all.
Well, when is that supposed to be May? When is that? May the 1st or something?
Yeah, they make a May Queen, not May the 1st, and she goes to May Queen for the year. I think that's how.
I tell you what, Archie.
She's got a pretty voice, and
on May the 1st, we will have a May special. We'll have a May special.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking here. We'll have a maypole, which represents a dinkle. We'll have a May Queen, and we'll do all things
Maypole-y.
Maypole-y, yes. Yes. Especially for you.
Oh, well done.
Archie, thank you for that.
Okay, well, what do you think of the idea? Have you got any idea?
I just said we're going to do it!
Oh, good, well done. You do get excited easy, don't you?
Yeah, I try to. The whole conversation was me saying what he's going to do his idea. Then he says, we're going to do the idea. I think Archie's beginning to lose the plot.
Dear Diary, left in the lurch again.
Oh, Chris managed to salvage a call.
A bit too late.
Sorry?
Hello?
Hello, is that Rab?
Yeah, that's me. Hello, Ian, how are you doing?
Excellent. Nervous, but excellent.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know.
You know, I was going to call you up earlier, and I really didn't know what I wanted to say, but I had listened to the 7-second thing, and...
The 7-second delay one, yeah.
Yeah. I found that interesting.
I think it's quite interesting.
I think it's brilliantly interesting.
The thing is, I can't explain to you how it works. I don't know how it works. I don't know how the computer then builds up the delay again. Because we've got the delay back now. We've got the 7-second delay again. It takes like 3, 4, 5 minutes. I don't know how it does it. It's been explained to me, but I don't understand it.
A few little bits of a second at a time?
I think the very basic way is all the gaps in sentences and words, it kind of just extends them slightly. But I don't know how it... Bob's nodding, but I don't know how it does that. How can a computer know that to extend... I don't understand it. I can't get my brain around it at all.
Perhaps if it cuts out all the gaps. Perhaps
what?
If it when there's a gap,
yeah,
like that one there.
Yeah.
When there's a gap, and it takes that gap and it just grabs the gap, and then there's no gap. All of a sudden, there's an extra half a second.
What are you talking about?
What?
Pardon?
What are you talking about?
I haven't a clue. Do you know?
No, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, right, Vinny, I don't know what that... Sorry, Rab, I don't know how you were interrupted there. You're actually making quite an interesting point there, and we had to go and ruin it. I do apologise.
Interesting. Don't be silly. It's 5 to 10. Why would I make an interesting point at 5 to 10?
Good point there. Well done, yeah. I got rid of him because I feared it was going to turn nasty, and we don't want any bad vibes before Clive starts the show. But I don't understand how the 7-second delay works. Can you draw that picture for me again, Chris?
Which one, the rude one or the...
You know the one I mean. If you missed the show today, it sounded like this.
Sing along at home now.
Yes.
www.franksworld.co.uk. You know you should. You really should.
Oh, have you heard the 7 till 10 show? It's really fantastic, you know it is. It really is. It really is. You mean like that?
That was a bit of calypso on the end. George
Harrison, the Beatles.
While my guitar gently weeps. Mum, I've seen the future, so please can I have a new computer?
He's got your keyboard.
That's good, yeah.
In association with Dragon Meat Sausage.
Dragon Meat Sausage.
Yeah, I'm anxious and I'm in the building. Thank you.
Superb, thank you for that, Helen. Lovely stuff. Right, I'm off to get a bag of chips because I'm absolutely starving. Clive Ball is up next. I'll be back tomorrow at 7. I keep thinking there's something I'm missing there, but that's it. We've done it all. All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.